Did this shit again? It's not gonna show. Did this shit again? It's not gonna show. Go. Oh, that's gonna be a good one. Oh yeah. Let's go. Do 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 do. Let's go. Get in here, guys. Let's do this. Can you guys hear me? Who's in here? Let's see one person. Who joined? Do 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 do. Let's see. Yo, what up, William? Can you hear me? This is gonna be a good one. Nice. All right, good. Let's get into this. Thank you for the likes. Let's get into this. This was gonna be a fun one. Thank you, Midge. Midge, also join the Discord if you haven't already. I haven't seen you in the Discord, but join it when you get the chance to. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be a good one because we'll see. But I feel like this one's gonna get I mean, not controversial, but we're gonna get some interesting characters. You tend to get a lot of people promoting their trading courses, like day trading, day trading. Ah, see, no, not trade school, not college. No, no, no. We're talking about day trading. Oh, I'm 45. I don't have Discord. Ah, it's unfortunate because we got a Discord up and running. It's nice. Thank you for the heart me, Midge. Appreciate it. Yeah, but what would you recommend for trading school or college? What are you talking about here? I mean, both, but today we're talking about the courses because I want to talk to the course sellers. I mean, you can make money off of day trading, but there's no, most people are not, most people don't possess the like information for that, for being honest. Yeah, if you have information of what's going to happen before it happens, yeah, you can do day trading pretty good. Yeah, but how do you know your date? How do you know your course paid off though? Serious question. Yo, what up, S? Hello,
Hey,
hello, yes.
good evening, Tackleberry. Good evening. Take it, Archie. What
What
are
are you
you up
saying?
to? What are you up to, Al, at 11 o'clock, bro? Like,
It is not 11 o'clock.
okay, what time
Where,
is it,
where, where are you
Tiki?
at?
I'm in Miami. I'm on a vacation, like
Are you in Brickell?
55,000.
Are you in Brickell, Miami?
I'm not gonna disclose that location, but I am in a yard right now.
You're in a yacht?
Yeah, oh, that I got
Uh,
from the money I used from trading.
yeah. How
You
big is
say,
your yacht?
how big is my yacht?
Yeah. Yeah.
How big? Is that even a question? Tiki, come on. You know I work for JP Morgan. Come on, Tiki.
Yeah, of course, of course.
So why would you even ask that question? That's disrespectful. As somebody who works for JP Morgan,
Yeah.
wow.
It's 12:30 a.m. in Miami. Dude is not. Shut up. He's in Miami. If he says he's in Miami, I believe you, S. Pete,
Exactly.
stop
Look,
it.
tell
He's
him,
in
Tiki. All
Miami.
right.
Yeah.
All trading courses sellers are scammers. What makes you say that,
Yes.
Tiki?
Why would they sell you something they can make millions of dollars off of?
That's a great
What?
question. But look,
Why would someone sell you something for like $100 or whatever if they're making millions, if they can make millions of dollars off of it? That's what trading can do for you. If you have a strategy that works, why would they ever
uh,
sell it?
the thing is, these guys are so
Yeah.
rich, they don't help other people. Tiki, stop laughing. Tiki,
They're so
stop.
rich, just want to help.
Stop. Stop. Look, Tiki.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
it's because these guys are too.
Yeah.
Okay,
What's
my bad. I
up?
got lock in.
Yeah. Lock in. Lock in.
Okay, look, the reason why many of these course sellers,
Hmm.
they want to give out their strategy and whatnot because they want to help other people. You know what? Because once you start trading,
Yeah.
you don't have like this guidance or like information just being thrown at you, right?
Okay.
So when you buy a course, you basically
Mhm.
guide it through that journey, but way faster progress.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and how do you know the person selling you the course can actually make money from trading?
Because, because they show their payouts, bro. Oh my god, I'm crying.
Oh, it's so funny. Want insider trades? Dude, you do not have insider
Okay, but
information, B.
I
Stop
do
it.
agree with Tiki. Course sellers are
Yeah.
scammers, bro. As
Uh-huh.
I don't have a course or anything, but I
Yeah.
believe they're all scammers.
Yeah.
Like,
I,
yeah, if I
I
were,
believe you. I know you don't have a course. Yeah.
yeah, I would on this topic. I agree with Tiki. This is the only topic I agree with him.
That's
This
fair.
this might be the only topic I
Whoa,
agree
B,
with
are
Tiki,
you
bro.
wait, hold up. B, wait, this guy's are B, are you seriously admitting that you have like some sort of like are you admitting to a federal crime, B? Like
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
this guy's like straight up like I have insider information, guys. Follow me
No,
for
he
the
doesn't.
info.
B, if you have insider information, please DM me. Let's work
No,
something
no,
out.
stop that. That's illegal, dude.
Wait,
Hold
wait,
up.
wait,
B's
wait. Tiki, Tiki,
requesting.
Tiki, Tiki.
Wait,
Tiki,
B's
look, okay.
requesting. Yeah.
Tiki, I have a random question. Wait,
Well, yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Well,
Yo,
it'd be how old are you?
29.
Uh-huh. Okay.
so
Oh,
Join my Toei.
you have insider information, you saying? Oh, I'm
yo, they took him
29.
out. They took him out. Okay, okay. Yo, Tiki, I
Yeah.
realized that every time when you ever have these debates with
Uh-huh.
people, you're
Yeah.
actually knowledgeable on like the stocks and trading and that. Are you a trader yourself? I know you are, bro. It's so obvious.
I've done trading before, but that's not what the main thing I did was.
I know, but like you know more of like the knowledge of what like these
Yeah,
the
because
people on the New York like stock exchange like all these terminologies and like more. How do you know this?
because I worked on a fund before.
Oh, so I knew I was correct. Okay, okay, wait. So yeah, okay. Let
What?
me interview you now.
Okay.
Have you passed over like 5 figures in trading?
No, not five figures in trading. No.
Wait, so did you work for a firm?
No, it was from my university. The university they put part of their endowment for the students to manage.
Right.
So if you do good in your classes, they'll let you join to manage your endowment. You can look up student what's it called? Student portfolio management. They have it at all like major universities, at least in California.
Wait, so you're very knowledgeable on like these topics. Wait, so how old are you?
I'm 23
Wait, what did you major in?
in finance and business and econ.
Wait, and what do you want to get into with finance?
Not for finance. I mean, I'm doing my master's, but
But what do you want to aim for with these degrees?
I don't know. I'll see. Maybe like a fund or something. Maybe private equity. I did a private equity internship, but if I would get like a full-time position, private equity.
Wait, so okay, so you want to get into trading, you know a lot about trading.
Well,
So
no,
technically
private equity is not trading, but anyway, I don't want to get into trading.
so you don't want to get okay, that makes sense.
No, like so, the student portfolios are real ones. They literally let you manage $3 million. You're
Wait,
literally in like you're in like a class with like five people, and you get like $1 million, $2 million to manage. And I was in two classes for that, and that was pretty fun. I mean,
wait,
you can do
so
swing trading, but I mean,
if
it's
you don't
up to
mind
you
me
if you
asking,
want to.
wait, if you
Yeah.
don't mind me asking, what college do you go to or university?
The one I went to, my undergrad.
Like any, like I'm curious.
What do you mean? Which one? I only went to one so far. My master's program is going to be at a UC.
Do you see? I don't even know what that is. Like
It's in California. It's one of the California universities.
California. So you didn't go to college with daddy's money or?
No. What? No.
You sound like you do, bro.
No, I did not.
Yo, you did. Why did you say it like that? Tiki, you went to
Nope.
college with daddy's money.
Nope.
Okay, so did you? Oh, you probably took out a student loan or something. Yeah, FAFSA. I don't know.
No loans either, just FAFSA, but scholarships, FAFSA covered it.
Are you
College
an
is not
immigrant?
that yeah, well, not an immigrant. I was born here.
Like, where are your parents from?
Armenia.
Oh, you know, I have a friend who trades. He's Armenian as well.
Yeah.
Tig.
Just tell him I
I
said
don't know.
hi.
I don't know if Tig is in here, but he's also
Yeah. Armenian. Lava.
Armenian. Yeah, he's like the best
Tig's in
Armenian
here.
day trader ever, bro. You know,
Okay, maybe I'll give him a pass. Who knows? But anyway.
no, you gotta go live with him. Then well, he's goated. You gotta interview him.
All right, sure thing.
Armenian versus Armenian, like a college Armenian versus a successful Armenian. Okay, no, okay, that's
That'd
too
be
bad. It's too bad.
funny.
Okay,
That's
I apologize.
funny.
I apologize.
No, that's alright. I don't care, dude.
Okay, again, this is last question. Last question. What did you want to aim for with your degree? Like, I'm curious. Like, what the hell are you gonna do with
The
this degree?
finance degree?
Like, okay, what is like your
The
job you want to
finance?
get? Well, yeah, no, what kind of job do you want to get?
It was either private equity or VC. VC would be great. But
So,
we'll
what are
see.
you aiming for right now?
Right now, I'm gonna go get my master's and I'll do VC.
What the
Or
hell? Voice
PE.
call? Like, are you gonna join like
No,
Discord
no,
voice calls?
venture
Is that what it
venture
is?
capital, venture capital.
Venture. Oh,
You invest
so
in
you,
startups early on. Yeah,
wait, how many internships have you done so far?
I've done one, but I have enough
One?
experience. Yeah.
Was it JP Morgan?
No, it was a private equity firm.
Wait, do you know? Can you leak the name or no?
No.
Wait, do they make you sign an NDA?
Yes, they
How
make
much
you
did you
sign
make
an
off that?
NDA.
Wait. If
No, the
did they
internship's
pay you to
unpaid.
be?
No, it's unpaid. Oh, no,
Oh,
like,
wait.
no, all the good internships are unpaid. Really, you get some internships that are paid that are decent, but like if you're gonna do like PE, a lot of them are unpaid.
Wait, did you grow your connections there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, like did you meet like people
Yes,
inside? But
Yeah, I know the guy who manages the fund. Yeah.
wait, that's
Who
actually
started
so
it? Yeah.
crazy. What the? Wait, so if you know the guy who manages the fund, why don't you like
What?
like push yourself out there? You know?
What do you mean push my? No, I did. I got him to write me a letter of recommendation. Yeah.
So you know how to. Oh, so you know how to. Okay, wait.
Yeah. What?
This makes no sense. You have
do you
to you have to work. No. Okay. I'm connecting the dots here.
What?
You have to work somewhere. Like I know you have a job somewhere that's kind of crazy.
Uh-huh.
So what is it? Like, am I gonna get
My
this
job
offer here?
currently or what?
No. Not your job currently. Like, I know you have a crazy job.
Not really. I mean, just do consulting right now, but I'll see
No,
for the
you're not
future.
doing consulting. No. I don't believe it. I don't believe it,
Okay, don't believe it. It's all right.
dude.
Can I move on to
It
the
has
next
to be
person,
a.
S, or do you have
Huh?
a point? Do you have a point? So there's like
No,
people waiting.
my
There's like
point
10.
is, I know you're a
Uh-huh.
private equity trader. You don't admit it, bro.
Private equity doesn't trade. Dog.
It doesn't
Private-
matter. That what?
That doesn't
Stop
exist.
laughing now. You're just
No,
trying
bro,
to.
private equity doesn't trade, bro. Private equity is all about deals. It's
No,
all
that's a
deals.
private day trading equity. That's like different today.
Bro, just making up.
I'm not, yo.
No, you buy and sell businesses in private equity.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
No, like I know you do. I know you're a trader for JP Morgan. Please admit it, bro. Like genuinely, just admit it.
No. Okay.
No.
That's yeah,
Okay. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Alpha Decay real?
Yes, alpha decay is real.
Why is it real?
Because because here's the thing. When you have alpha decay, it means there's a strategy that works. It means you're buying something, you're taking a trade that works, right?
Right.
So that there's limited liquidity there. There's always going to be so many buyers or sellers. Let's say you're buying something and making money off it. It means someone selling it to you loses money to make money, for you to make money. So if that strategy leaks, the people selling it to you, they're not going to want to sell it to you anymore. They're going to stop because they know they're losing money off of it.
Exactly.
Part of
And
it. And
90
then the other part is other people will just get in it.
exactly, and 90%
the
of
money.
people don't know this. And you know this, bro. You can't tell me otherwise. You
No,
work for JP
people know
Morgan.
this, but anyone would know
Exactly. That's
this
the
with
thing.
experience.
Like,
All right, S. I'm gonna
you're
watch the
not
next
even
person.
okay. Huh?
S. No, S. Enough. This is
Okay. Yeah. I'll leave him alone. I'll leave him alone for the night. All right. Have a good day.
Appreciate
Good
it.
night,
Thank you.
Tiki.
You too, S.
All right.
See who's next. Raglan. Hello. Hello, Raglan. How are you? I'll give you a few seconds. Or sorry, Raglan. I gotta move on. We gotta go to T. Scott Investments. Hello.
What's going on, bro?
Hey, how old are you?
23.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, it depends on what your definition of a scam is.
Why would someone sell you something they can make millions of dollars off of instead of making millions of dollars?
Well, for example, I know a couple YouTubers that have Discords that cost to get in, but
Yeah.
they have proof that they have made millions of dollars in the stock market themselves.
So why are they selling a Discord? How does that make any sense?
Mm,
What?
Another stream of income.
For how much money are they selling the Discord?
I know a couple of them, a couple thousand, maybe 2,000, 3,000 a
No, no, but
year.
how much does it cost to join the Discord is
Yeah,
per
to
person?
yeah, the course comes with the Discord.
So it's $1,000?
I don't know. I don't have the exact between 1 and 3,000 a year. I don't. Yeah,
No, so it's $100 a month, 1,000. Okay,
yeah.
more or less, like one to. Yeah, why would they go through that instead of making millions of dollars? Like I don't understand
No,
because the
like
strategy
I
gets
just
that
hold
it
on.
stops working.
I just answered that. Another.
No, but hold up. But the strategy, they won't be able to make millions if they leak their strategy. If they sell it,
Well, have you ever day traded?
day trade with the prop firm. No, not with the prop firm.
Well, you're talking about futures, right? I'm talking about options. Well,
Either
they're
or, either
basically the
or.
same thing. Okay.
They're not the same thing, but it doesn't really matter.
I said basically.
I mean,
You
I
can have.
guess sure.
Okay.
I mean, sure, sure. Let's. I've traded options before, but yeah.
Okay. Um. So yeah, someone can show you a strategy, but if you have done it, obviously you probably know the markets are more so of psychology.
No, that's not true at all.
Yeah.
No, that's just a straight up
Why
lie.
would you disagree with that?
Markets have fuck all to do with psychology. It's all about is your strategy working? Yes or no. It all has to do with numbers. There's no psychology in numbers. What
Well,
psychology is there in a strategy that works that's based on numbers that you can program? You can program a strategy, automate it. What psychology goes into that? The strategy works. You automate it. It works on its own. What psychology is going into that?
I mean, have you traded before?
That's not what I asked you though.
Well,
What psychology goes into that?
because you have to make a conscious decision whether to buy in, sell at a certain
Again,
point
I
in
just
time.
said it automated. You have an automated strategy that works. Where's the conscious like? Where's the emotion or psychology in there?
Well, I never said it was automated. I
I'm
said there's
saying
not.
I'm giving you an example of a strategy that works. Where's the
Yeah, I
emotion
mean,
in that?
works means are you profitable or you're not? Are you making more money than what you lose?
Right? Yeah. And
So
and what is that based off? Is it based off of emotion or is it based off of you have a strategy that works?
both.
No. If your
Yes,
strategy that works, what difference does it make how you feel? This is results over feelings. It doesn't matter how you feel. It
well,
matters what you're making.
because we're humans. You can't
What?
totally eliminate the emotional side of
Yeah,
trading. You
you
really
can. Of course you could.
how
Who
if
said
you have
that?
a if
Automate it. Follow your literally list out your numbers and follow it. Like very easy to take out any
what
psychology or emotion out of it. Just make a strategy that works and just do your strategy. It's that simple. Like what psychology is involved in there?
I think we're having two different
No,
conversations
I
right
think we're
now.
having the same conversation. It's just you have like this notion that there's more to it than what it is. If you know
No,
Apple is gonna
I actually hold on. I actually
okay.
think it's a lot easier than most people make it out to be.
Oh, okay. Really? And why is that? Do you sell a course?
No, but I day trade on a day-to-day basis,
Okay.
and I make
Uh-huh.
more money than what I lose. It's pretty much risk management.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a like you said, it is a numbers game, but there is emotions behind those numbers because you're looking at charts that fluctuate a lot.
Okay. If you know Apple's gonna go up 10% in a week and you buy Apple, does it matter how you feel or is it gonna still go up
Well,
10%?
I don't know Apple's gonna go up
No, I'm
10%.
saying if you know for a fact it's gonna go up 10% in a week and you buy Apple, before the week it's gonna go up 10%. Does it matter how you feel? Does that affect how
Well,
Apple price
but
moves or
like I said, like I think we're having two different conversations
no, I don't think
because
we are at all, but
I never claimed I know what the market like. I don't know
I'm
what's
not
gonna
saying
happen.
you did. I'm not saying again. I'm not saying you did. See, it's. I'm not saying you did. I'm giving you an example of where there's literally no motion involved at all. You're making up this psychology thing. There's no psychology in this. If there's
No, but
psychology in this, it means you're not having a real strategy.
no. Well,
Yeah.
what do you mean if someone knows Apple's gonna go up 10%?
I'm just
No
giving you an
one.
example. Let's say no, no. Let's say for a fact they know Apple's going to go up for 10%.
But hold on, let me
What?
answer that real quick.
What?
Because no one
No,
knows
again,
what's
I'm
going.
saying it's a hypothetical. I know it's a
But
hypothetical.
so but no, literally
What?
no one on the planet knows what's gonna happen on Monday. Well, I mean,
Again, I'm
maybe.
saying it's a hypothetical.
Okay, go
Do
ahead.
you know what a hypothetical is?
Yeah, it's something that could happen, but it's never going to happen.
Not necessarily.
But
This is a
okay,
situation that hasn't happened. I'm giving you as an example.
go
To
ahead.
see it, okay, cool. Let's say you know for a fact Apple's going to go up 10% in a week, right? If you buy it the week before, it's going to go up 10%. What emotion goes into it for, is your how you feel going to change if Apple goes up 10%?
No, no one's
Right.
emotions
So there you
affects.
go. There's no emotion involved. There you go. It's that simple. Your emotions are not going to influence if the price goes up or
Well,
down.
kind of. I mean, in a
What?
way, because
Your emotions are going to influence if the price goes up or down?
if enough people are thinking the same way, yes. For
No, no, I asked
example,
your emotions. I asked your emotions.
so now you're asking for what I
Yeah, so what
personally
you're
think.
talking about, you're talking about your psychology, right?
Well, I think every person that day trades
Again,
experiences
I'm
the
not.
cycle.
Okay, if you hold up, just a simple question.
Yes,
Okay, you said psychology, correct?
yes. Well,
Okay,
of what?
cool.
Like in regards to the stock market, yeah, there is psychology involved.
That's not what you originally said.
What did I say?
Goodbye. You said the psychology of the trader. You didn't say the psychology of the stock market. Goodbye. Whoop.
Yo, what's going on?
Hey, how old are you?
I'm over 21, that's for sure.
How old? Okay. How old are you though? That's you don't know
So,
how old you are?
I'm 21.
You said okay. Next person.
All right. So,
Goodbye. I'm over 21. I'm 21. Okay. Bye bye. Goodbye. Whoop.
Yo, what's good, brother?
Hey, how old are you?
I'm 19, but I
Alright,
could
go
just
ahead.
can I answer this
Go
prompt
ahead.
for you real quick? Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
could we be more descriptive on what type of course it is? Is it a course that's actually giving information, or because it can be course sellers
Like a
can
strategy. Like a yeah, strategy. Let's
does
just
it
call
work?
it. It won't work if it's public. It won't work if you're selling it
Why wouldn't it work if it's public?
because of alpha decay.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. But if it is information, you're paying for information. It's not technically a scam. Now, if it gets outdated, then you know what I'm saying it's still not a scam because there's a lot of stuff that people pay for that's outdated. If you pay for
No, no, we're
an
talking about
old
different things
pair,
now. We're not talking about other courses. We're not talking about other stuff. We're just talking about trading courses. Why would someone sell you a strategy that works?
why would someone sell your strategy that works?
Yeah, why would someone sell you a
To,
strategy that works? Yeah.
to make more money, no?
No, they would make more money not selling it.
Because it doesn't get used, or what do you mean? Why would they make more money
Because if
from
you
not selling it?
because you can make millions of dollars off a strategy that works, but if you were to put it in public, it stops working because everyone does it, and then it stops working because everyone gets in on it, and then you run out of trades that you can take that will make you money because it's limited liquidity. Things don't work forever. It only works if you're the only person doing it. Because once everyone starts doing it, people, they start buying those trades that work, and then they stop.
Mhm.
The sellers stop selling those trades that lose money. Because if you're having a trade that makes you money, it means someone else is losing money. No one's gonna want to keep selling something that they know is losing money. That's why these strategies they stop working if it goes public.
Okay, I get what you're
Apart from there
saying.
being, yeah, there's gonna be too many buyers, and then also the sellers are gonna catch on. They're gonna stop selling it too.
Okay, then yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I
Oh,
agree.
cool.
If
Yeah.
okay, cool.
That's just how alpha decay functions. That's like, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, it was nice talking to you. Nice to meet you.
Appreciate it. Thank you, MJ. Cold. Have a nice night. Next
All right,
person.
have a nice night.
Praxis Quant. Hello, hello, Praxis.
Yo, what's going on, my man?
Can you please speak up a little bit? You're kind of quiet, or your microphone's low. Can you speak a little bit more? It seems like you're far away from your mic. I don't know. Maybe your microphone volume is just low.
Let me plug my earbud in. I'm sorry.
All right, that's a lot better. Thank you. Go ahead. How old are you?
I'm 37.
Oh, perfect. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I just wanted to come on here and just big you up for just doing this live and even putting up with
Thank
people's
you.
questions and like anybody that's giving you any pushback. Yeah, most retail traders, and especially in today's day and age, they're young, they're on Instagram, they're on TikTok, they're on YouTube Shorts. They don't know any better.
Yeah.
And and there's like I'm literally coding a trading bot right now
Oh,
and going
nice.
through permutations and going through in
Oh, you're
samples,
like a
out of
legitimate
sample.
quant. That's
You know
awesome.
what I'm saying, bro? Like,
Yes,
so it's
yes.
like,
I worked on a black box before. Yes,
so
yes.
yeah, like yeah, I'm pretty sure like half the audience, maybe even more half the audience, don't even know what we're talking about right now.
Probably not. Yeah, no.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But
I'm gonna
go
add you. I'm
ahead.
gonna drop you a follow.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll follow back
Yeah.
as well.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I was worried for a second you're gonna be like a LARP or something because I see a lot of people claim they're quants without like the background for it. But the second you mention permutations, like, nah, you're solid.
Nah, yeah, man. Like, and
Yeah.
I probably started. Well, I didn't start trading for real until like 2021, but I've started to learn about it in 2018, like towards the 2018, end of 2018, and I learned from this guy named Crown's Crypto Cave,
Mhm.
and he used to be on the CBOE,
Oh,
Chicago Board of Options Exchange. He used to be a market maker.
wow.
And for like he was there for like 10, 12 years. So
Mhm.
when I hear him speak about like his technical analysis and like how he dives deep into like what he's looking for and the research that he's done, it just sounds completely different than everybody else that I've ever heard before. And that's kind of what triggered everything. And he doesn't necessarily sell a strategy. He sells statistical driven indicators. You know what I'm
Oh, I
saying?
see. Okay.
Yeah, so and then you get but he also sells a quant like a quant like service where you could plug in your indicators in the trading view into the quant plugin, and then it'll run back test and give you like
I
the
see.
equity curve and all that stuff like that. And then
Oh,
if you
got you. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
yeah,
It's more like I guess like the viewing tools. Yeah, that stuff that makes more sense.
exactly,
Like
yeah,
yeah,
viewing
I get what
tools.
you're saying.
Yeah,
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 that stuff makes sense paying for because you're not paying for a strategy. You're just paying to like test out data and things like that. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
And
That doesn't. Yeah, there's no alpha dictating that. Yeah.
correct. And and it's a shame, like TJR gets exposed,
Yeah.
Trades gets exposed, like all these guys gets exposed. And then you have like there's real data, there's real facts behind them, quote unquote, being exposed, but you just have it's mostly kids, bro. It's
Yeah,
mostly kids.
you know what it is? It's they want there to be more young kids just addicted to gambling because all this stuff really is just
Exactly.
another method of gambling where
Exactly.
they think that it's psychology. They think that it's something on them. They think that you have to keep going. It's okay if you lose money because you're just everyone loses money
That's
at
a
the
part of the
start.
equation, man. You're
Yeah.
gonna lose.
Yeah, and it's just like, that they forget the part of the equation where regardless of how much money you lose, you're still 90% plus more likely to lose than make any money, regardless
Correct.
of what happened in the past. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, but
No, that's
appreciate you for joining, Praxis.
absolutely, my man. You take it
Thank you,
easy. You
sir.
have a great one.
You too. Bye. We're
Thanks.
on to the next. Yes, that was nice. I actually got someone who's maybe probably a legitimate quant, which is pretty cool. Melly.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Go ahead.
All right, so, well, first, before we debate, I have a
Mhm.
question. So,
Yeah.
so you think trading is bad or just like core sellers?
Well, I think trading is just not meant for most people, but course sales are probably a lot worse. I mean, here's the thing with trading. If you want to trade, you want to risk your own money, go for it. It's one of those things where it's dangerous because a lot of people they don't have a strategy and it's just
Mm,
gambling. And you can get lucky with it, don't get me wrong, but then the danger is you get lucky a few times, you start thinking you might have something, and then you just eventually you run out of money because maybe you experience, let's say you have 3 or 4 really good months, and then the rest afterwards you start losing money because most people lose money long term, 97% plus or something like that. And it's dangerous because you go down the path of thinking you have something when you might not, and if you're not able to analyze it and understand these things, which most people don't have the skills to do so, like you have to know a lot of math to be able to do that. And Yeah, it becomes like very slippery slope. Either you lose a lot of money and then you quit, or it works for a while and then you lose a lot of money and quit. So it's like, of course, there's some people who will make it and they'll make it work long term, but
Well, yeah, I
yeah,
mean, trading is definitely not for everybody.
yeah,
But like, I mean, there's funded accounts now. You know what that is?
yeah. I'm familiar with them. Yeah, those ones are. I don't know. I don't like those ones because they're not regulated and they're all simulated. The reason that they're all simulated is so the SEC doesn't actually govern them because they're not technically making any trades. Like none of your orders are being placed on the Nasdaq or this the CBO or wherever you would be trading on. Like no orders being placed, nothing is actually going out. All that data stays within those firms, and then they'll sell that data, I believe. And then on top of that, they make money from the eval fees. So if you're making money off them, they more than likely they're going to want to ban you. And I've seen a lot of people
Mm.
get banned, or they push you to a live, and then they do a lot of very scummy things. It's like if you're making money off that, they'll push you off the prop firm accounts. They'll push you to a live account, which once you go live, then you don't have they're not paying you money because that's a live market now. Everything you make from a simulated funded account, it's from their pocket. But if it's from a live account, it's from the market. They don't care if you make money there, but they still take a
Yeah,
cut.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. I mean, and how they make money? I mean, a lot of people blow they accounts, their evals. They don't even pass the
Yeah.
fucking test. But I think that's where like emotions come in for people. Like,
Oh, and
let me.
so sorry to cut you off, but just one thing. If funded accounts aren't being placed on market, where are the profits being made for payouts? Yeah, Danielle, it's because of the people who pay for the evals, the ones that lose the money, the firms take that money and then they pay out the people who, got payouts. They're not really from the market. They're just from other people losing money. And the people who do like the day trading stuff within those prop firms, yeah, they'll make trades based on real market data, but it's not being placed. They just get it from the people who failed the evals. That's where the payouts are coming from. But sorry, go ahead, Melody.
Yeah, I mean, we can go back to the course thing. I
Yeah,
mean, I think the course, I think that's any niche though.
in a
Like
way,
the
but like the difference is for trading courses and finance in particular, like it's the only place where if you have a private strategy, you would never sell. Like your private strategy could be worth millions of dollars, and once it goes public, it's not. It's worth nothing. Like
I
it's
mean,
just how it works. Yeah.
but like even if you share it, like
Mhm.
I mean, there's too many people that are in the stock market forever to be like patched. Not everyone's gonna do it. You know
Yes,
what I
that's
mean?
true, but the reality is the way the market's right now, it's like there are, retail traders and the institutions. Institutions will use every strategy that they can to make money. Like they don't care. They'll have AI bots that can do it for themselves within seconds. They can manage all that stuff.
Oh, I mean, okay, I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. I mean, trading course, there's
Yeah.
definitely a lot of people that are scamming,
Hmm.
but I just think that's any industry. Like I used to, before I started trading, I used to do something called high ticket sales. I don't know if you know what that is.
I'm familiar with it.
And like that is the most niche. I've never seen one good course seller. So
I've heard
like,
it's like they go on YouTube and they're like selling like a really expensive trading course on some training like they're training on some random topic that they claim to be an expert in, and they
mhm,
charge like a lot of money to like their audience. I'm assuming.
that's what they do. Yeah, and they sell a course. They say we'll place you on an offer, and they just scam. That's how they make. I know this one dude, Jake Ryan. That's how
Mhm.
he made all his money by
Not
course
familiar.
selling. Yeah,
What
he
did he
actually
sell? What was he pretending to like know?
he was actually he had a course on the high ticket sales. Like he'll put him on an offer. That's what he claimed. But he didn't really do the high ticket sales. He was just making money off the course selling. So
Ah,
once that
see.
shit died down, he didn't make money, and he came out and he said it, and he said now he's trading. Now he's probably gonna sell the course and not actually trade,
Yeah,
but
that
it's
makes
good
sense.
talking to you though.
Appreciate it, Melly. Yeah, and then something else just to keep in mind. These prop firms, they do two things. One thing is they'll push people to sell to like do affiliate links. So you have a lot of people who want to who may lose money trading, but they'll make money off their affiliate links and they'll pretend like they're not losing money so that they can
Mm,
pretend to their audience so that they keep getting money from the affiliate links. Plus they pay for marketing. So apart from them paying for marketing, they'll spoof. I honestly believe they're spoofing a lot of these payouts. Like they'll pay out, like the payout will just be the marketing money that they're giving to these people. and they'll just
Mhm.
pretend. Or these people, they'll just keep doing it. They'll win some trades, but they'll never show their losses. Or if
Yeah,
they do show
yeah,
their losses, like it's all within the firm. None of it is from like any third party verified source. Like
yeah.
it's just
Okay,
yeah.
I
Anyway, I
appreciate
appreciate
it.
it. Thank you, Melly.
All right,
Thank you for joining. We'll go
bye.
on to the next guest. Appreciate it. Move on to Gutch or Gooch. Hello, Gooch. How old are you?
I actually turned 22 like today.
Oh, nice. Happy birthday.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm not actually here to disagree with you. I just want to say
Okay.
thank you for this live,
You're
and
welcome. Yeah,
yeah, I agree with the message.
thank you. Do I have friends that trade? Yes, but not day trade. I know a guy who's a quant trader, but not a day trader. But thank you.
Wanted to ask, are you
Yeah.
like do you trade or like what's your profession, if you don't mind me asking?
It's consulting. I've traded before, not a lot. Like I probably traded, I think maybe like the $10,000 worth or so of like
Mm,
options here and there on like macro events, but I stopped because like I didn't really have a strategy. I made a little bit of money, but it really wasn't worth the time. I just invest now and then I do consulting.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Appreciate it.
Sounds good. See you.
Thank you. Move on to the next guest. Let's see. I'm not familiar with Gemos or Gemios trading. Guest is not available. Benjamin Franklin. Let's see. Hello.
Hey,
How old are you?
20.
Go ahead.
Uh, all trading course sellers are not scammers.
And why is that?
Well, because I have actually bought a course and it has been it's been going very well for me.
Really?
Yes, and the person
Oh.
that I personally have been learning from is
Why
he's
why would he sell your course if you can make millions of dollars not selling the
well,
course?
I hate this question because you
Why?
obviously sell something to make money.
No, you
You don't
don't.
sell
Not in trading. No, you don't. Not in trading. You're not selling
well
anything in
the
trading.
purpose
You're
of
just
the
making
course
trades. But
is to make money. If he wants to diversify
no,
his
but he
income
would
or wealth.
no, but Benjamin, you realize no, but hold up, Benjamin. You do realize he would make even more money never selling it. You would make infinitely more money never selling your trading strategy if it works.
I mean, a trading course isn't exactly his strategy. Who said it was his strategy?
Is he not selling a trading course like on a strategy or on how to trade, or
That's not what it. I mean, he can.
is it?
If
But what
somebody
did you
wants to sell a
buy? I
trading
mean,
course
no, but what is
regarding
he?
the strategy, sure, but it
No,
doesn't
but like,
have
what
to be the
does he do?
strategy.
What was he doing?
Well, he was just basically what I paid for was
Yeah.
all the information out there is free, obviously, but
Yeah.
well, he
Oh,
had
and you
it
wanted to
all.
learn from him?
But what I paid for was he had it structured. It was all sequenced. Like he had it all there for me. I just had to go into the course and he had it set up for me exactly where to go, what to do. He basically set up
Yeah.
the foundation in order for me to build on. And
Oh, I
yeah,
see. So what did he? Oh, so he just taught you how to like place trades, or
well, no, he basically just gave me an understanding of basically market mechanics.
oh, so was it not? So was it more like a finance course than a trading course?
Sorta. I
I mean,
mean,
oh yeah, like I guess
not,
that falls out of the range of what I'm talking
it's
about
not more
here.
of a strategy. It's more of understanding exactly how the market works. I mean, this is whether
Mhm.
it's fundamental news, whether it's
Yeah.
um understanding the flow of the market, orders coming in, interpreting how to all these different things. He's not from what I gained from this course is how is what I choose to do from with this information is completely different.
Uh, so I paid for information as a screaming scam. Not exactly. I mean, there's a lot of free information that people sell. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say it's necessarily a scam. Some people just want to learn from someone. It sounds like you got more of like a finance course than a trading course, Benjamin. I mean, you would get like the same thing if you went to like maybe a university or something. That makes sense. Was it things like like what was I gonna say? It was like basically like market fundamentals, like buyers, sellers, market makers. Like this is the Nasdaq, this is the S&P, this is like the New York Stock Exchange. There's buyers and sellers. There's
It was
volume.
less of here, take my strategy. This is my strategy. You're gonna get rich, this and that, or sort,
Yeah.
and more of so when you're coming into this, this is how it works. This is what it is.
Yeah.
You're not. This isn't you're not getting a holy grail or anything. This is what it is. He presents that he makes it very clear what you're walking into.
Gotcha. So just basically just teaching you fundamentals in a way.
Basically,
All right, gotcha. That sounds more like a finance course. I don't really have too much issue with that if he knows what he's talking about.
I mean, yeah, I would say he knows what he's talking about. He also,
Okay.
don't get me wrong, he is a day trader,
Okay.
but it, he actually trades live. I mean, everything he does is very transparent. I could tell you every single day when he enters, when he exits, exactly
Yeah,
what price
I
he
got
bought.
you. I mean, all right. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but you're not buying that. You're just buying like
Yeah, I'm
black
not.
market one.
I don't
Okay,
copy
got
any
you.
of his trades at all.
All right, got you.
I,
Yeah, no worries. Yeah,
with his
I mean,
information, I created my own strategy.
was it okay? Well, I mean, I guess it's your own. You didn't buy it. Anyway, I'm gonna move on to the next person, but thank you for joining, Benjamin.
All right, have a good one.
Yeah, I just want to make that distinction that it sounds more like a finance course than a trading course. Ben's show. Hello,
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How old are you?
26.
Go ahead.
Sure. I just want to
Mhm.
go straight to it.
Yeah.
Do you think trading is manipulated just before I start?
Yeah, it can be. I mean, the time like markets being manipulated happens all the time.
So technically, whoever has the most money would be able to move the market into the position and at that time, right? Because at the end of the day,
Not really, not necessarily.
it's moved by money.
Yes, but at the same time, it's also moved by information too.
No.
What?
No, fundamentally,
It's not moved by
only
information.
money. No, only money can move it.
What's driving the money?
Interest of the people who are manipulating the market, right? So based
Not
on what
all.
you're
Okay,
saying,
but hold up. But what drives the money?
only
What are
money.
they?
It's the
No,
price.
but
What
hold
drives
up.
the price in the
No,
direction?
but
Money.
Ben Show. What's causing the people with the money to make the changes that they're making? They're buying or selling, right? What's causing them to do that?
Whoever has the money is going to be able to move
But
the
why are
price.
they? But why are they doing that?
They could be moving the price in
No,
whatever
but
direction they
why?
want
No, but why are
mostly
they doing?
mostly because of options. During options, are you talking about like S&P 500, Bitcoin,
It
and
could be
contracts,
anything. It could
forex?
be anything.
Almost every high asset in trading has some type of options or gun contracts. So you would want to move the market at a certain time if you want to move your event contracts in the money or out of the money or options too. You know what event contracts are?
Yeah, talking about like yeah, I know, like you're placing a bet on like elections or something like that.
Well, yeah, you can, but you could use them in the market too. Actually, they
Yeah,
first started in the market, so it was
yeah.
never actually used.
I remember seeing one for the election. But anyway,
Yeah, so now they use them on sports too, actually, and even
yeah,
political bets and a lot of other silly
yeah.
things.
So it doesn't get counted as sports betting. Yeah, it's a loophole.
Yeah, so event contracts could be used also in the finance market. So I
Yes.
just want to make sure you understand this, so this way you know why someone would want to move the market, right?
Yeah, but it's also based on information too and
No.
other
At the end of
stuff.
the day, let me ask you something. If
What?
I have more money than you, and you have better information than
Uh
me,
huh.
at the end of the day, who's going to be able to move the price further or
Well,
down?
what's hold up, hold up.
You have to
Wait.
understand.
No, but Ben, hold up. Stop cutting me off. Yeah, first and foremost, it's annoying as fuck when I'm trying to have a conversation. You cut me off every 3 seconds. First and foremost. Secondly, it depends who else gets the information. It's not only two people in a market, it's everyone. If I have information ahead of time that everyone else is going to read, and it's something bad, I can short the market before you, and everyone else will read it and they're going to start dumping. And it doesn't matter what you can do because everyone else is going to start dumping. The price will go down. You're not going to have enough
No,
money to uphold the
that's
market.
not true. Whoever has the
Yeah, of
most
course it is.
money, whoever
Do you
has
think that there's no single firm that has all the money?
so there you go. So how
What?
can you manipulate the market?
What do you mean how
You
you can
see, you
manipulate the
see, you,
market?
you
There's
see.
ways of still manipulating it.
No,
You
that's
can
not true.
manipulate.
Listen,
Yes, of course there is. Don't
you have
cut
to
me off if
understand
you're gonna
something.
say something. No, 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 no. You have to listen before you cut me off. You just said something that's not true. You can
I did say
publish
something.
information without
I'm
money.
telling you something you don't
What?
understand. You see, when you're selling your 5 minute candle, because you're talking about trading, long-term investors don't care about saving a dollar on a 10-year investment. They're
Because you're not
always
dealing with
buying.
long-term investors. You're not dealing with long-term
What are you
investors.
talking about? When
You're
you're
dealing with market
trade,
makers.
no, no, no. When you're trading on the open market, you have long-term holders and traders. When
You
you're
also have
closing your
market
position,
makers too.
market makers are just people who are just opening and closing. That's what makes the price.
No, the market makers also make money off of it too. You know what high frequency trading is?
No, I don't.
Yeah, okay, see, this is the problem. There
Well,
are
you don't know
market
what
makers. No, 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 no. You don't know how the market works. There's
I do.
market
I
makers.
understand.
Okay, so what's high frequency trading then?
Well, you don't even know what a market maker is. A market maker is someone who places a
What's
bet
high
on it.
frequency trading?
High frequency trading would be trading, like trading
No,
1 minute candlesticks.
that's not what that is.
Yeah, it is. It's super fast trading. You're trading in a fraction of a second before other people. That's
And
what it
what's
would
the
be.
okay? And what's the purpose of doing that?
It's free money.
How?
There's because
Can
if
you can you describe it
on
or
yeah, sure. So like if let's say the price
what?
spikes in a fraction of a second, you know that historically with patterns they've always coming down statistically. So you're gonna try to
That's
sell that.
that's not how high frequency trading works.
High frequency trading is going to be closing in and out really fast. No.
No,
Okay.
that's not what that is. High frequency trading is when someone places an order on the open market. The market maker will go in and buy it and resell it to them before they get their order filled. So you can
So
go and
that's
buy.
exactly what I just. What are you talking
No,
about?
that's not exactly what you said at all. That's not what you said at all.
And from the open to the close, is that even on a 15-minute candle?
It's not a 15-minute candle at all. It's anytime you place a market open trade. You can literally, it's in like milliseconds. It's before your trade even gets filled.
Okay, so I literally just explained it. It's a spike in
No,
the candle, right? You know what
no,
candlesticks are, right?
it's
You
not
know
a
what
spike in
candlesticks?
the. Yeah, I know what candlesticks are. It's just the
How
price at a
how
time.
can how can you get a better deal than everybody else without a spike?
What do you mean? That's not how that
It
works,
happens all the time.
though.
It happens all
No,
the
that's
time.
not. No, that's not how they get a. That's not how that works, though. Wait, no, but high frequency trading, they don't care about what the price is. Like they don't care about the candlestick. All they care about is if you're buying it, they can go and buy it for you and then resell it to you at a slightly higher price immediately. That's all they care about. That's
Why would
literally it.
why to who? I mean, I wouldn't. I would put
To
in.
everyone, to literally everyone.
That's not true. People who are going
Yeah,
to
it
put in
is.
their bid at what their price. If I
No,
put
if
a
you
bid
buy
in,
a
that might.
if you buy a market open price, you're gonna get filled by a market maker at a
Oh, absolutely. I understand. The
yeah.
market open price. You're buying whatever the price is at the moment. So you're
No, it's not.
basically
You're not
buying
buying what
either
the
the
price is
ask.
at the moment. No, you're
Yeah,
not actually.
yes, you are. You're either buying the
No.
ask or the buy. You can't buy either or.
No,
When
because
you
they literally sell it to you at a slightly higher price.
because you're buying the ask price.
No, I'm saying the market price that you buy it at is not where you're going to get the price filled at. You're going to get the price filled at a higher price because of market makers doing high frequency trading.
Do you know what a market maker is?
Yes, I know what a market maker is. I can name them if you want.
A market maker is just someone who is just adding liquidity to the market. You could do that by
Liquidity?
selling. Yeah, you're adding money to the market, liquid.
Liquidity.
So when
Can you
when
name
you
a market
purchase
maker?
buying,
What?
a bid is a market
No, but
maker.
no. Can you name a market maker?
But an ask,
What?
it's an ask make the
That's not
market.
what a market maker is, dude. Oh my god. They're firms. Market makers are actual firms. They're financial institutions.
No, market makers are bids and asks in the market.
No, that's.
That's what
Have
makes
you
a
ever heard of Jane Street or Citadel?
no.
You haven't heard of Jane Street or Citadel and you're talking about market makers?
Yeah, because you could have market makers in soda cans. You could have market makers in oil and gas. Any market is going to have market makers. It's the buyers and the sellers. That's what makes the price. Without
Uh,
buyers and sellers, you don't have a price.
Who do you think is filling those orders?
Buyers and sellers.
No, no, it's the middlemen. It's
Maybe
the
you're talking
market
about
makers
maybe.
that
I
are.
think you're talking about
No,
maybe
that's
an
the.
exchange.
No,
You're talking
that's
about maybe an exchange,
not
maybe.
not an exchange. No, not an exchange.
Because an
The
exchange
mark.
actually does. An exchange actually does fill the orders. You know that,
Have
right?
you
That's all they do.
have you ever heard of Jane Street or looked into any of this stuff?
No, it is. It's not necessary because trading, you don't have to know about these things. Trading is just about
That you're.
patterns.
What's the pattern for? What's a profitable pattern?
Solid double bottom would be good, or 15-minute candles on a double bottom.
15-minute candles on a double bottom.
Yeah, so you're every 15 minutes you have a candlestick, right? You have 1 minute.
Uh-huh.
There's essentially 1 second candles until probably even one year candlesticks. As an investor, you would look at probably maybe 1 month candlesticks and
Ever
try
heard of
to.
like? Why would they look at candlesticks instead of fundamentals?
What is double? There's analyst trading, right? There's
Yeah,
fundamental analyst, and then there's like things like information, like news,
yeah,
and
that's
what
true.
you're
And
talking about. But those are the only two types. So fundamental analyst would be like patterns of trading.
no, but that's not what a fundamental analyst does. You know that you know the stocks are based on companies, right?
Yeah.
So the
The S&P
fundamentals would be
500, sure. Yeah.
that would be the fundamentals of the company.
Of
So
what?
it's
Of order flow and
no
anything,
of their
any
profits,
indicator.
their revenue, EBITDA, debt. Like no, that
Oh,
price
sorry.
is
I'm talking
reflective of
about
a
I'm talking
company.
about a technical analyst. Sorry.
Well,
A
technical, okay.
analysis. That's what I'm talking about with patterns. Fundamental analysis, I think, is what you're saying about news and things, which are both important for traders. I understand, but at the end of the day, it's money that moves the market,
Yeah, and
and nobody
that
has.
money does it because of information and yeah,
Not
other
really.
things. But
I could
yeah,
just move the price because I want to, just regardless of what the news is.
not really, if unless you have that much
Sure.
money, but
Yeah, traders.
yeah, but there's laws
Traders.
against that. You can't just like pump the price and then dump. There's laws against
Yeah, you
that. You
can.
do
What are
know
you
that,
talking
right?
about? You could
SEC, hello?
pump anything you want.
No, you can't. There's laws against doing that stuff, dude.
And you're talking about maybe penny stocks.
No, it could be any stock. If you pump the price to a certain point, it would be illegal. There's certain rules against doing that shit. You can't just manipulate the price however you want. There's laws against that.
I mean, there's so many laws when it comes to the financial market. So, are you 100% sure you cannot dump and pump?
That would be illegal.
Okay, so you're talking only about stocks then. So,
It could
because
be on what we
the
could.
SEC is mostly is the stock market.
No, the stock market would include futures and options as well.
I know, but cryptocurrencies is not part of the SEC.
You didn't mention cryptocurrencies. You mentioned
You
options.
said all trading course sellers are scammers. There's options in
Yeah.
Bitcoin and event contracts. So actually, I think regardless, most traders who do sell courses would probably do in Bitcoin. But
Okay.
anyways, so you can't pump and dump in a penny in, let's say, like a small cryptocurrency market. That would be
Yeah, but
illegal.
then you're just making money off the people who bought in later.
I would say, is that illegal?
It can be. I mean, there's people who've been sued over crypto scams. Yeah.
Well, a scam is something else. A pump and dump is
No,
not a
that's
scam.
a pump and dump isn't a scam.
No, it's not a scam. A scam is when you sell something and you trick somebody.
Goodbye. A pump and dump isn't a scam, guys. Goodbye. Hello?
Yo, I'm in.
Yeah, you're in, Jay. How old are you?
I'm 38.
What's going on in the background? Are you driving an RC car?
No, actually, I'm in a friend's house. His wife's putting a chair together.
Okay. How old are you? Or sorry, you already said you're 38, right? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
What's
No,
going on in
no,
the
it's just
background? Is that like one of those mini RC cars?
no, it's a screwdriver. One of those electric screwdrivers. That was a good guess,
What
though.
is going on?
So what was that guy saying just now? What was he talking
That
about?
other guy doesn't know what a market maker is, and he thought that like pumping and dumping is legal, and that like there's no regulations around market manipulation.
Oh yeah, there definitely is. I thought it was like going off course there because I was listening about Discord
I
for
mean, the guy was talking about market makers, but he didn't know like the actual firms that are market makers.
oh, okay, I see, I see.
Yeah,
Market
it's
makers
just
and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, he's rambling. I know there's pump and dumps that happen, but that's usually
Yeah,
like
and then those tend
crazy
to be very
amounts.
illegal. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Do
I'll
you have
let you
anything to, or you're just
continue.
like wondering what the other guy was saying?
Yeah, well, so what's your channel all about, man?
Sorry, say again?
What's your channel all about? What are you trying to promote here? Is it just questions and answers?
Well, I'm looking
Shields.
into like the day trading stuff. There's a lot of scamming and shit.
Oh, so you're just trying to put the
Yeah.
information out about all the scams and stuff?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Some of this
pretty
stuff
good,
is,
man.
but like, here's the thing: if you understood just like, I don't know about you, but like, if most people understood just a little bit about finance,
Yeah.
they would realize like there's so many scams. Like I see like one or two to three like every single day on my live feed. It's insane.
Yeah, that's true. Like, it's probably this is a good thing that you're doing this. So it kind of helps to get people to make sure they turn it and look
It's
both
fun
ways
too
before
because
just jumping into stuff.
yeah, I mean it's fun too because you talk to some of these people who are selling this stuff and they don't know anything.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
Like they're only
Yep.
trying to make a buck. They're not really into it.
They're trying
Like
to make a what?
they're only trying to make a buck. They're not really into it.
Yeah. Well,
So like, how long you been trading?
I haven't. I mean, I've done trading before, but I don't trade anymore. There's no
Oh,
point
why?
to
Why?
because I don't have a strategy. You're literally just going to be gambling. If I wanted to gamble, I'd go to a casino. I have better odds.
No, bro. I think there's someone that you should actually watch. Um, that there's actually like methods to certain. I wouldn't say every market, but as far as like the gold the gold market, he trades gold,
Uh-huh.
and he's got something, man. I'm telling you, like
Okay.
this.
What?
He
But does he sell it or?
No, he's not selling anything. He has a
Okay.
Discord, with a premium membership.
All right.
Like he's on TikTok.
Uh-huh.
Like me, bro. Like I've been through the whole training journey. I've had my ups and downs. When I got
All
to this
right.
guy's channel, he actually puts out valuable information out there.
Uh-huh.
Um, and people learn from it, and they
Is he?
go
But
on
is
his
he
life.
putting out his? Is he putting out his strategy?
Yes, absolutely,
Okay,
yeah.
so then he's full of shit.
But it's not like it's not full of shit, bro. It's not
Well,
like
yeah, it is because you have a
his
strategy that work. Jay.
yeah.
If you have a strategy that works and it goes public, it stops working. So why would he put that out?
But it's not something that he puts out. He only reacts to what the market gives.
That
You know what I'm
doesn't make
saying? It's
any
not
sense.
okay. So, for instance,
You
like
only
for
make
the
money if you
last
can predict. You can't make money if it by reacting. You can make only money by predicting.
yeah, but there's confluences that they're using to make predictions. So,
Uh-huh.
like
And are they putting those
for instance,
confluences out there?
to the group,
Is
yeah.
that
If
is that
you're in his,
public?
yeah, like bro, he tries to teach people by showing. So he's got a he. You ever heard of Top Step?
Yeah, I've heard of Top Step.
So he trades on Top Step on his live like almost every night. Not
Hmm.
almost every night. Like, some nights he's not there, but
Yeah.
he's consistent on and he shows his live trades.
Okay.
And like he goes in, bro. He has another partner that they both like work together and break the markets down. They read the
And
charts from higher
okay.
time frames to break it down to the lower time frames before to
Uh-huh.
find an entry. Their main target is to try to find entries on the 5 minute chart sometimes, but they look for
Uh-huh.
the confluences on the 30 and 15. They
So
just
hold on,
put things together.
if these confluences, again, like this is what I'm getting at, if these confluences were real, they would keep it private and just make millions of dollars off of it. They would never bother trying to sell a Discord or something.
But bro, you gotta
Right.
understand, it's not something that's hidden knowledge. Like it's
That's the
something that
part. That's what I'm
anybody.
saying. If it's not hid, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's not hidden, it doesn't work because everyone's gonna find out about it. Everyone's gonna do it, and then no one's gonna want to sell that anymore. Because when there's a buyer, to make money, you gotta buy a trade, right? That means there's a seller losing money. So
Right.
eventually, everyone starts doing it. All the sellers lose money, and they stop selling it anymore. That's why it stops working. It's called alpha decay.
Yeah, but that's only working with options and stuff like
No,
that.
that works with everything. No, that's literally everything, not just options. That goes for futures, stocks, Crypto, all of it. Goes for
So,
all of it.
like, I get what you're saying, but like, how does it really affect a contract when you're trading in futures?
Because
If
someone's
you
selling
if
you the contract. Why would someone sell you the contract if they're going to lose money on that contract and your strategy is public? Like it's publicly known, hey, buy this contract, you'll make money, meaning the seller's going to lose money. If it's public, means the seller can know about that. They stop selling it to you. That's why.
So I think you should check it out, man. Like I know you've probably been
All
through
right,
the ups
but
and downs of trading, but I understand where you're coming from. I might not even be on the right page with it, but like
all
this
right, no
guy,
worries.
he's got it.
Yeah.
He's been making money. He
Is there
started.
any evidence that he's making money from trading as opposed to
Yeah,
selling?
okay. Here's the number one evidence.
Yeah.
He he used to work doing trucking. He got off of doing trucking and started trading. He had a
Okay.
son like 4 or 5 years ago, and he
That's not what I
started.
asked though. I
So
Jay, I get all
what's your
that, but my
question?
point, my question is there any evidence that that the money he's making is from trading, or is it from either he's getting promo money, he's getting affiliate link money, or he's getting money from his Discord?
No, it's actually from trading, but he
What's the
does
evidence for
he
that?
well he makes money from his Discord because he has a premium channel. But he
Yeah.
like for me, he's such a real guy,
No,
bro.
but Jay, that's not, doesn't answer my question.
You asked me if is he making money from
No,
trading,
where's
and
the evidence of that? Yeah,
the
where's the
evidence
evidence?
is his payouts. He could show you his payouts off of Tradeify, Tradeify
Those
and Top Step.
payouts, again, those payouts are not verified at all. They can show anything.
You cannot show a
Yeah, you
payout,
can.
a fake payout from Tradeify or Top
Yeah,
Step.
you absolutely could. Why couldn't you?
Well, unless you go there and try to like edit everything and change the numbers yourself through like
Yeah.
Adobe or something, but
Well,
like you're
you
not
don't
really
think
gonna.
you don't think those firms partner with these people?
All right, so explain this to me.
Mhm.
If
Yeah.
he's on live and I'm on my account and I followed the exact same trade and I made $1,500, like how's that fake? Like
What do
I
you mean?
made
How's that fake?
like my first time watching his channel was
Okay.
on my birthday in
hmm
October 2025, last year, just
Yeah.
now. And
Okay.
on my birthday, I opened up a Top Step account,
hmm
right?
Yeah.
And I was on his live. I'm watching him trade.
hmm
I'm seeing all the information. I saw when he entered. I entered, followed his
hmm
trade, made $1,500
Yeah.
at the end of the trade. Closed my laptop down and was done for
Yeah.
the night. Next
Okay.
night, I got back on, following the same guy because he went
Yeah.
live. I get the notifications.
Okay.
Next night, $2,000.
Uh-huh.
Like that's in 2 days. I made
Yeah.
like close to 3 grand. Like
Okay.
so, I'm
You
not
can get
saying that.
lucky for 2 trades. That doesn't really prove anything.
But when I tune into his lives, it's not
hmm
luck. You got to understand, bro. It's like
No, that is
I,
that he wouldn't be selling it if it wasn't luck.
he's not selling anything. You're saying
He's
he
selling
wouldn't be
his
selling.
Discord. He's selling his Discord.
Yeah, because the information is valuable. Because like he
No,
had
it's
to
not.
learn it.
Again, this is what I'm getting at, Jay. If that information was valuable, he wouldn't be selling it on a Discord. He would be running a fund. He would literally go and raise money and run a fund and become a millionaire. It's that simple.
So all right,
Literally,
so
there's people who's done this. Like,
why would he run a fund? Like
because he can make like 100 times more than what he's making right now. He's making pennies on the dollar. If you have a strategy that works, it's worth millions of dollars, if not more. Like you can literally find people on Wall Street who started when they were young. Look at Ken Griffin. Ken Griffin had a strategy that worked. He made $1 million when he was 20. He was not on TikTok selling a course how he made $1 million. He got more money, started a hedge fund, and now he's a multi-billionaire. Not everyone's going to be a billionaire, but you could be a millionaire if you have a strategy that works. It just doesn't work if you make it public. Why would these people who have these strategies that make them hundreds of thousands of dollars a month supposedly put it on air for everyone to know instead of just keeping it to
because bro,
themselves and making even more money?
because he came from where everyone else came from. He wasn't a trader at all. He started his journey and he got to
Uh-huh.
some point in his journey where he was profitable. And he just
Okay.
consistently traded, and that's what he did. Then he quit his 9 to 5 and calls himself 9 to 5. You can look him up on TikTok. His name is 9 to 5 Day Trader. He's not no
Okay.
bullshitter. Like the stuff that he's putting out there is from the heart. He's a real dude. He's not gonna sit there and try to sell nobody nothing.
He's
He
selling a
hasn't sold.
Discord.
He didn't sell me anything, and I'm a part of
Uh-huh.
his group. I didn't have to buy into it. He gave it
Okay.
to me for free, his
All right.
premium. There's information in his premium where he's telling you stuff like pay attention to the 4 hour time frame. The high time frame will tell the better story. Most
Jay,
traders they'll go off of like
Jay,
what?
Jay. That's
Yeah.
great and all. That's great and all, but again, he's selling a Discord.
So if you sell a Discord, is that something really wrong with that? Like Discord gives you
He's
that.
selling a trading course. It's just through his Discord.
It's not a course. It's just like information given. It's
It's a
not like you
strategy.
gotta.
What do you think a course is? Like, what do you think a trading course is? It's just information that they're selling.
I mean, I didn't buy it, so how do you explain that to me? Like the
Because
person
you're
that
one
like,
person who didn't buy it, but you think you're the only person who there. Like, there's other people who bought it.
all right, so how do you think other people that are successful in trading get successful? If
They
every
don't tell
strategy out
everyone
there,
what. Oh, they keep it private.
so you're
Yeah.
telling me there's definitely a
Yes.
winning strategy, but this is just private.
Yes. There's a ton of winning strategies. They're all private. Yeah.
So like,
Yes.
how does anybody else learn from anybody else if that one person kept the winning strategy private?
They
Like you
don't,
can't
because
tell me everybody out here
no
trading is
one,
just
yeah,
losing,
because no one
and the people
sells a
with the
winning
sauce are just
strategy.
winning.
Yeah, no one sells a winning strategy. Well, yeah, because literally no one sells a winning strategy. That's why. Literally no one. They'll keep
Bro, you
it
know what?
private.
If I ever
What?
came across a strategy where it works, bro, I would share it, bro.
You
No
would lose
doubt.
out the strategy working. You would
Like
lose
this
on
trading
millions of
shit is hard
dollars
as it
for.
is.
You would never do that if you understood what you were doing, dude.
Oh, because you're saying a lot of people would enter off of me just sharing that information at a certain point on the charts, and then it would cause like a imbalance or something. Like, but my whole thing is like, what does the market really truly have to do with emotion? Like, when you look at
Yeah.
that thing with Roaring Kitty that happened not too long ago, right?
What are we
Like,
talking
that
about
was all
now?
like emotional buys. I'm just
That
getting to
was
the
not
point of
emotional
like,
buzz.
if a lot of people, if a lot of people get into
Yeah.
trade into a certain trade at a certain point
Yeah.
using a certain strategy,
Mhm.
you're saying that the
It
person
doesn't
who
work.
come out with the strategy will be affected.
Yes. Yes.
Explain to me. Explain to me. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Explain
alpha
to me.
decay. Sure, I'll tell you. Okay, so alpha decay, there's two sides to it. There's buyers and sellers. When you have a strategy that works, you're buying or selling something that works, meaning the other person's losing money. You buy something that makes you money, other person loses money. You tell everyone, everyone starts buying it. All the sellers start losing money, they stop selling it. Alpha decay. And you run out of people that you can buy from, that thing that's making you money. That's why it stops working. That's just how alpha decay works.
But how comes I don't see that on like, okay, so
What do you mean, how
there's
come
a
you don't see
bunch of
that?
guys right on when you're trading on the gold markets, right?
Yeah.
How do you see alpha decay when a lot of people are already entering at certain levels?
Because they don't
Do
have
you?
strategies that work. That's why you don't see alpha decay. If it's a strategy that works, there would be alpha decay. All the benefit would be gone.
So what would happen in that instance? Like they wouldn't be able to click buy contract, buy one contract, buy
It
two
would stop
contract.
making the money. So if you have a strategy that works, right, and it's working, then it gets leaked, and it just stops working. You stop making money off of it. It just becomes gambling at that point.
I'm I'm getting it, but
Yeah.
the one thing the one thing I don't get is like
hmm Yeah.
if you ever seen like how the people pay attention to like fair value gaps, order blocks and stuff like
hmm
that whilst they're
Yes.
trading
Yes.
and those levels get respected, um
Okay.
a lot of people will buy in at those points, right? And then
All
let's say
right.
that their trade goes in the direction that they wanted it to, and they hit their take profit. Now you're telling me that the point of where they entered the trade is they're taking money, they're taking liquidity, they entered the trade. You're saying that if I came out with a strategy that said, hey, if
What are
if
you
gold
doing?
hits
Okay.
if gold hits 5,000, we enter for
Yeah.
longs,
Uh-huh.
and I got a million people behind me that's going to do that. You're
Yeah.
telling me that there wouldn't
You-
be enough sellers in that market, in the gold market, for me to have a million people buy
No,
gold
because okay,
contracts?
okay. So Jay, what you just said was this. You know gold is gonna go up at like you said at 5,000. You know for a fact it's gonna go up, right?
Yeah.
So buying those futures means someone's selling you a future that is worth more than 5,000 because it's going to go up in the future. They would stop selling you those futures. You would run out of liquidity. Why would they sell you that if they're going to if they're going to lose money selling it to you? They would stop selling it. You have a million people buying these contracts. There's not going to be a million contracts for them because the contract sellers are going to figure this out. They're going to say, hey, we're losing money on this because these other guys are making money. We're going to stop selling it. And then you run out of buyers or sellers, or yeah, sellers for the thing that you're buying. Then it doesn't go up anymore. It stops working.
Yeah, I see. I could picture that happening
Yeah.
with stocks.
No,
Like
that happens with everything because there's still buyers and sellers to everything.
But like I don't see how that applies to like the. I get what you're saying, and that's definitely true. There's buyers and sellers in futures
Yeah.
contracts, but running out of buyers like sellers,
Yes. Yes, because they'll stop selling at that price. They'll sell at a higher price. We're not losing money anymore. That's why. If they know the price is going to go up to say like it's 5,000, it's going to go up 10%, right? And everyone starts buying it for contracts. They know it's going to go up 10%. The sellers are going to start repricing it and selling it to you already for 10% above because they know that's going to go up. So they would price it in. They're not going to sell it for a loss. They're not going to sell something at a 10% discount. Does that kind of make sense?
it kind of does. But like the thing is, like I'm picturing it on the charts. Like
Yeah.
if the price of the gold market gets to 5,000, right? It's been going up and it hits 5,000.
Yeah.
When you click buy now at market price,
Yes.
just me alone, it will enter it because there's a seller there.
Yes.
But if I get a million people, you tell me all of them, if they click buy, what would happen on their computers? Like it
Oh,
would just say
their
buy
orders
order
wouldn't fill.
rejected.
Yeah, if it's a limit order, it wouldn't fill. If it's a market order, it would get filled at a higher price.
Oh, so it's just like skip it and then okay, I see.
Yeah, because when you buy at the market price, you're not buying at a set
You're
price.
taking
The
it.
price could shift before it gets filled. So you're gonna buy it at whatever the seller's willing to sell to you. Because say there's a million buyers and a million sellers, all of them are gonna be selling at different prices. So let's say you get the early buyers out, right? Let's say you get 1,000 buyers, they're selling it to you, whatever, 5,000, let's say. Those guys are out. Next guys are going to sell it for 5,050. Next guys are going to sell it for 5,100. And eventually those early orders get filled. And then you get to the guys who are selling it for like 5,800, 6,000, and you lose all the advantage because you're not buying it now at say 5,000, waiting for it to go up 10%. You're buying it at 5,800. It's not going to, you don't know if it's going to go up anymore. So that's why that like alpha decay happens. There's buyers and sellers to it. And no one's going to want to sell something that, they're going to lose money on. They're only going to want to sell if they make money or they don't lose any money. They want, to be fair value.
So I got a question for you. Like
Yeah.
throughout your whole trading journey, what
Yes.
was the best thing that actually worked for you?
The best thing that worked, buying. Yeah, I mean, I did options. I bought options and then the volatility went up. That was the best thing. But, that's impossible to
So
predict.
you were, but what about like did you use things like open interest when you were looking at your contracts? Like is that something that
Oh, like
you
you
use?
can, I looked at the liquidity of it, but, I did mainly like large cap. Like these are multi-billion-dollar companies. So I wasn't too worried about it. But yeah, you have to make sure that there's liquidity for your options. So you don't get trapped with options you can't sell. Yeah.
And your best plays was what like how long were your trades?
It
Like
was for
did
like
you take a
I
day
did
out,
like
2 days, a week?
I did like 1 week on for earnings. So it'd be like SoFi, I bet that SoFi would beat earnings. And I bet that for like a week, then they'd beat earnings and it would go up like 20% then I would just sell it.
Mm.
But that's just gambling at that point. Like I had no strategy. That's why I stopped doing it.
So like I got another question. Like
Yeah.
whenever you see like a gap happens in the market,
hmm
right?
Okay.
What I was told is that price usually likes to retrace back to it like a magnet. Is
I mean, it
that true in your
depends.
opinion?
Well, it depends what it is. That's
Because
it's way
lately
too
I've been
vague.
seeing gaps and it's just been continuing. Like
Yeah,
it'll be a
because
gap and then it's just the whole day.
there's
And
too
then
much
it'll come.
volatility right now. The price
Is it?
is reacting to the war with Iran. They don't know where it's going to go. So because of that, people are more afraid. Buyers want to buy for less, and sellers want to sell it for more because there's more volatility. People don't know where the price is going to go. They're afraid, and that typically leads to the market being more irrational in a way. Like prices move in ways that you're not as sure.
Yeah,
It's just reacting to volatility. The more volatility, like you don't know what the oil price is going to be, you're going to want to sell it for a very high price. You're going to want to buy it for a very low price, and that causes the spread to widen. Meaning that to fill that order, you would have to go out on a limb and buy something for more than what you wanted to originally, or sell something for less than you wanted originally, and that causes the price to move in weird ways.
I get that.
And that stuff the institutions love, because institutions do really good when price is volatile. They do really good when it's unpredictable, because
It's like
their
hedging.
computers are made to handle like irrational markets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I don't know how they actually go about trading those like big hedge funds and stuff like that.
It's all
I just know
algorithmic,
they
but
have money. So like they're using algorithms
yes.
on these big supercomputers or something. Like how are they
Yes.
doing it?
It would be
So
literally
like
just it would be it would be like an AI or an algorithm that's managed by mathematicians and scientists basically that run it, and they'll have it so that they'll feed it information and it'll analyze information in like less than a second, and they'll price it in like literally before your order even gets filled. Like you really can't beat them. It gets priced in way too quickly. Markets move like they price in like months and years out at times, like within minutes. It's insane.
oh, wow.
Yeah, that's why it's like this stuff is like very difficult to do, because there's two ways of having a strategy. You either have information someone else doesn't have, or you have what's it called? Like the math works in your favor. Yeah, most people, math's not going to work in your favor, and you really don't have information that no one else has.
Right.
Yeah.
So like when
hmm
you were trading, right? Like
Yeah.
did you do it full time? Was it like something part
No, I
time
just did it like
for your
part.
viewers
No,
out
I
there?
just
Like
did.
if
No, I just did like a few trades here and there, but nothing crazy.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, I'm on to the next guest. Thank you for joining, Jay.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
I don't really do this much. I just came on here. I saw
Yeah.
that this looked
Mhm.
kind of interesting. It's right in my alley.
Having
I just
information
want to.
nobody has is called insider trading, and it's illegal. Yes, you're correct, but that's what it comes down to. You either have information that no one else has, or you have it before everyone else has it. Literally, like that's one of the few ways to have an advantage. It's that bad. But thank you for joining, Jay.
Yeah, no problem, man. Like if should I ask more
Mhm.
questions? You know, I'm all about trading, so we could spend a whole 10 hours here talking about this. But if you want to let someone else get a chance, I'm okay
Yes.
with it. But if
Yeah.
not, then I'll
I just
just
want to
go
move
to
to
the
the
next
guest
one.
list, but thank you for joining, Jay. I appreciate it, but I got a good guest list. Hello.
Oh man,
Thank you for the heart. Me, how old are you?
26.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because Barron and Pelosi are both extremely rich, and they're both extremely rich, never gonna go to jail.
Yeah. So how you feel about, let's say someone
What?
has a skill set, right? And people are interested in his skill set, and they're
Mhm.
asking to learn about it. So he puts out a
That's not the
course,
same
right?
thing. That's not the same thing.
That's not the same thing as a course.
No, it's not the same thing, Ken.
Why not make more money? Like, it's
Because
another avenue.
you would make more money not selling it.
What? Like, is
Yeah,
money? So you
you
don't leave
would
money on the table if people are
no,
interested? And what?
you would make more money not selling it.
That
You would
makes no
make
sense,
more money.
man.
Yeah, because you don't understand how this works.
No.
It's
I'm
okay.
talking about if someone has a skill set, he's trading, making money, and people are interested. Say, all right, I'll sell you. This is what I do. He sells them the blueprint.
It's not a skill set.
Trading is a skill set, bro.
No, it's not. It's based on
So what
strategies.
is it?
It's
It's a
based on
skill set
strategies.
based on a skill set you have. You have to have emotional control
Do you have a
to trade.
course? Wait,
No,
did
I
someone say
don't.
you don't have a course?
I don't sell a course. I just trade. I just document my journey.
Uh-huh. How
I
much
don't
money
sell a
have you
course.
made trading?
We talked about this yesterday, bro.
Yeah, how much money have you made trading since the start of your trading journey? What's the total?
I don't calculate that. I just know I'm profitable.
Yeah,
It pays the
okay.
bill.
Goofy ass. I'm profitable. How much money did you make the entire time? I don't know, but I'm profitable. You didn't add up your total? Fucking hell, man, these people. You don't know how much money you made, dude. Get the fuck out of here. What do you want me to say? Hello, HD2. How old are you?
Number 19.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a point about the product or whether or not these guys are profitable. Like actually have like some type of positive expectancy that they can show us through like a third person audit or something. Or do you just mean like overall trading as itself as a course can't be sold because you can't sell edge or something along those lines?
You would never sell that though if you had an edge.
But that's not objectively factual.
No, that
That's
is objectively factual. No, that's objectively true.
Are you talking about arbitrage or
It could, anything you have an edge, you're never gonna sell it.
what do you mean? How's that?
You
How's
would
that
make a
even
lot more
profitable?
money not. You would make way more money not selling it.
But how's it? Well, that depends. Do you think
No, it doesn't
that,
depend. What do you
like for
mean?
instance, right? You
Yeah.
know about prop firms, right? Do you know a little bit about prop
Yeah.
firms?
Yeah.
You know that you can have a positive expectancy from a system that actually loses on live accounts, where you're able to draw profit from prop firms, and you are somewhat limited to the amount of money you can get from prop firms. Period. So selling
Yeah.
that
Okay.
course will not limit your profitability through prop firms, right?
No, because then everyone would do it, and the prop firms would start banning people doing it because the prop firms are going to be losing money. Why would they let thousands of people make 500 whatever money off of it? Like they would ban those people.
Well, the thing is, right, at the end of the day, your point has to match with the actual live markets, right? Actually beating
What?
the live markets and becoming profitable. I'm saying
Mhm.
it's less of a universal statement when you expand that statement to prop firms, for instance. Because again, if your point is you would not sell an edge, because obviously if you have an edge you can beat the market, you probably can become a billionaire and scale up to
Yeah,
that point.
exactly. Yes.
But the difference is when it comes to prop firms, you can actually have what you would refer to as a losing
Mhm.
system in the live markets, but actually be profitable through
No,
prop
but then
firms.
my question to you then is, if that was true and the strategy out there and everyone can do it, why wouldn't everyone do it? And then these firms, they will go bankrupt because everyone's making money off them. Like, do you?
Oh, okay. All right. So for instance, right, I can use myself as an example.
No, but
Now, I'm a
that
preference.
doesn't answer my question.
No, yep,
Or
I'm
okay,
about
sorry,
to.
go ahead. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna make the statement that I have a long enough equity curve to prove that I'm
Mhm.
overall profitable as if I'm gonna stay profitable,
Yeah.
but I have been profitable consistently for the last 9 months using Top Step, right? And
Mhm.
if I were to have, for instance,
Mhm.
live calls or a mentorship program for the past 9 months, the traders that would have followed my system would be profitable, correct?
Okay. How many traders you're talking about? Or you just said goes public, you have a strategy that works, right?
Yes, so I'm not gonna right, because
Mhm.
I know a little bit more about trading than the average ICT or trading
Sure.
guru, right? So
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna make the claim that the system is overall profitable when you
No, but I'm saying
do
it works over the prop firms, right?
yes, worse than
Yeah, I got you.
profit.
Yeah, here's my question. Let's say you're a prop firm. There's this one dude who has a strategy that works. He goes and he tells 1,000 other people. They all start doing it. You're gonna lose money, right? Because 1,000 people now all of a sudden they're making like $5,000, $10,000 each. It's a lot of money, right?
Okay, but the thing is, has that been proven
Well, that's what
for
I'm
prop
getting at.
firms?
But that's what I'm getting at. HD2. If you had a strategy that works for prop firms and it was proven, and everyone started doing, the prop firms are gonna start losing money and they would ban you.
They
So
would, right?
yeah,
But the
right.
thing is, prop firms themselves are not. Yeah, I get the point. Right? Prop firms are not literally relegated to the point where they have to allow you to make money from their firms, right? They can choose to not allow a certain amount of profitability if they're losing money. Obviously, that's not the point, though, right? The main point is it about whether or not I will choose to sell the course? Because when you talk about a scam, you have to refer to the product. I'm saying if
Yeah.
I chose to sell
Yes.
my product, would it be a scam because I sold the product?
It would
Because
stop
again,
working. They would just ban you if you tried that strategy because all the prop
but
firms would lose money.
but my point is that hasn't been
Okay.
proven for live markets, but you
It has
actually
been proven
don't
for live
have.
markets. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
but
Alpha
that's
Decay
my
or?
point. It's been proven for live markets. I agree.
Oh,
That
I see.
has
But you're saying it's
not been
not
proven for
proven
prop
for prop
firms.
firms?
Yes, it's not. If wait, let me say this.
Okay.
It's not been proven for a person who has a system that they then make into a product and sell.
Yeah.
It's not been proven that the scale that those people would have in terms of course attendance or the amount of people are under their mentorship, it's not been proven that that will translate to a prop firm then changing their structure because they're losing a lot of money,
Well,
right? That's not been
well, I
proven.
mean, but that's what I've been asking. Like, why you don't think they would do that? You don't think these prop firms would start banning people
It
if they were
depends on
losing
the
money, or?
scale of the mentorship. I 1000% agree with your
Oh,
point
yeah, but that's what I'm
somewhat.
saying. Like, there's a strategy out there. People are going to figure out, hey, this works. I made $5,000. They tell their friend. Everyone starts doing it. It's basically going to be free money, right? At that point, or
Eh,
if that strategy works, it'll be free money. You just, X, Y, and Z steps. You get $5,000. Everyone starts doing it. All these prop firms start losing money. They're going to start banning those people. No, or is that not? Or you don't think that would
But the
happen?
thing is, yes, but that would have to be proven over, like, for instance, right? What time period do you think that would actually translate to prop firms stopping business or changing the structure of how they earn money or revenue, generating revenue? What do you think the scale of such a mentorship would have to be for that to be possible to happen? And
It,
what
it could be
time
a
period do you think that happen over?
It could be a few hundred people because you have to understand if it's profitable, one person can do it multiple times. Let's say you have a strategy, you do X, Y, and Z, makes $5,000. That person can go back and keep doing it. So let's say even you get 50 people doing it, they're making 5K off each time. So that would be, that would be $250,000 each time. It'd be a
Right.
quarter million each time. Let's say these guys they do it 10 times in a year. These firms are going to be losing over $2 million.
But
And
wait,
that's
wait.
off like a small one, but yeah, that's just off
Losing
50
in the
people.
sense of a net negative? Or are you just
No, like
saying
they're
that,
losing money. Like their revenue comes from their users. They don't
yes,
actually place trades. Yeah, I'm sure you're familiar
yeah,
with that. Yeah, right.
yeah,
So they have limited money. If the people coming in, right, they have a strategy that works, correct? That would
yes,
mean that they're
sure.
not losing money anymore. So they're not making money. So those
But
platforms are going to go bankrupt if that was true.
are you aware about the current, at least, right, up to date payouts or payout
They're
amount
being delayed.
that these prop firms have been made? No, no, no. I'm just saying, are you aware of the amount of payouts that these prop firms already at this point have been proven to give out to these traders or approved for these traders?
Yeah, but it's less than what they're making. 'Cause
No,
it's
no, no.
not
But
less.
the thing
But
is, if you
yeah,
actually, my bad for cutting you off. I'm
no
so
worries.
sorry.
It's okay. No, it's
But the
okay.
thing
No worries.
is, if you look at the data, right,
Yeah.
you can see that over time, well, obviously, over time, most businesses will gain profit, but over time, these prop firms are paying out more. They're not paying out less, and their you could say
Okay.
revenue and profit are actually staying consistent, meaning that these prop firms are not making a lot more money, but they're paying more payouts, right?
No, but hold up. But they're still have to make more money than what they pay out, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying they're not profitable. I'm not
No,
saying that
yeah, I
they're
got you.
still
Yeah.
not profitable. I'm just saying
Mhm.
that we can look at these prop firms and they have a consistent amount of revenue, but then you can also look year over year, they're paying
Mhm.
more to these traders. So
Yes,
they're
but they're
not,
still losing money. I mean, sorry, they're still making money is my point. Yes, that's true.
yes,
There's
but
being
they're
payouts, but
kind of losing money in a sense, would you not say? Not losing money is in a complete net negative, but it's showing that these,
mhm.
you can say that there's somehow a group of traders that are a demographic of traders that
Yeah,
are beating the firm, allowing themselves to have
yeah,
payouts, like being profitable. So
yes. But
the
what I'm
point is, I
saying,
don't think prop firms can really track how these specific strategies are actually beating the prop firm model. They can't actually look at the specific setups or trades that these traders are taking. So how would they even
because
begin to?
they can though. What do you mean? It all goes through the prop firm. Of course, they the setups and trades that people are doing. Why wouldn't they? It has to go through. They have to make the trade on the prop firm, right?
Well, like for instance, right, you have a specific group of traders who do order flow, where they actually do the trading
Yeah,
assessment or their trading analysis for the market at the day. They do
yeah.
that in a some third or separate platform, right? So they
Okay.
don't actually use the prop firm or the prop firm charts as a execution
No, but
chart. They use
but
separate charts.
HC2. No, but HC2. Wouldn't the prop firm know what the people are trading because you have to place the trade on the prop firm?
Okay, but they don't see the discretion that's behind the trade.
Hmm? Yeah, but like the point is, if you place a trade like in a systematic way, they're gonna be able to pick up on it.
Well, really not. To be honest, I think it'd be hard, and it'd have to be like in a large scale. And I think it'd be very hard to prove through order flow, for instance. I don't think you can actually look at order flow traders who are profitable and trade on third party platforms. I don't think that a Top Step or like prop firms, for
I
instance,
think
would be
they
able
would
to
know.
track that. If they do, it'll take
Yeah.
forever. And what you can say is over time, these prop firms are going to realize that they're actually losing money. And they're getting to a point where this model is unprofitable. But I'm saying that has not been
Yeah.
proven yet. So for now,
Okay, I see what you're. Okay. I got you. Yeah, yes. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know if that's improved or yet, but my point is, if there was really a strategy at work, that is what would end up happening. I don't think you disagree there. You're just saying that's not happening currently.
yeah, and I'm saying, for
Okay,
instance,
got you.
I could choose to, in some way, make the way I trade on my system
Yo, what up,
public.
Catman? Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I do somewhat. I have trading buddies that I trade with. They're not
I'm gonna let
profitable,
it fall.
but
I'm
I
trying to
have
let
a
up Fallock while you're
yeah.
at it. Yeah, just want to make sure I
Yeah.
get
So
the other people too. Welcome
yeah.
up,
So for the
Fallock too. How old are you?
Hi, Tiki. I'm a former quant. I'm from Optiva. I'm
Perfect.
23 years old right now. So I just wanted to give the mathematics behind prop firm. So when I was 16,
Oh,
I made
okay.
300. When I was 16, I made $300,000 exploiting FTMO, my forex funds, and the funded trader. If you guys remember them two companies. So here's the mathematics behind FTMO, for example, the exact strategy that I did. So every 100K challenge costs $650, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we assume we buy 6 of FTMO 100K challenges, that's $3,900, correct? So to pass stage 1, it's a 10% drawdown, 10% profit target, yes? Just for this example, we're going to assume there's no spread in the market, just to simplify, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
So out of them 10 accounts, if someone randomly buys, someone randomly sells, essentially a coin flip, 1 out of 2 traders should get to the second stage.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get it.
I've done the numbers too, so I know.
So
what
now,
you're saying.
okay, this is the exact. So I've literally done this like thousands of
All
times.
right.
So
So
on
okay,
stage
how about
2,
the, yeah. Oh,
so
so
in
keep
stage
going.
2, there's a 10% drawdown, but you only need to make 5%. So literally random coin flips. Out of them 3 traders, 2 should make it to the funded stage.
Gotcha.
Literally coin flips. So from them 2 profitable traders, you've obviously got a 10% drawdown with an unlimited upside. But if we just assume 1 trader buys gold, 1 sells gold, 1 trader will be left with 10% profit.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so out of
on both
that,
sides.
out of that 10% profit, that 1 trader that's
okay.
with $8,000 after fees.
I see what
Plus
you're
his
saying.
challenge fee back, which is $8,650. So from a
DM me this too. I want to look into this too. 'Cause
I've made
here's
it.
what I'll say. Yeah,
You can
I
follow
don't
me on
disagree with you there. No, but here's I don't disagree with you there. My only question to this is then, wouldn't these prop firms find a way to like ban you or to like make you stop doing this or to
Exactly.
kick you
So
off?
this is what I'm going to get into as well.
Yeah.
So my business partner used to work for FTMO as well. And so FTMO is one of the hardest challenges, by the way. So with the funded trader and my forex funds, it was actually a 12% drawdown with like some easier targets. So these firms eventually did go bankrupt. It's basically a big Ponzi scheme. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with statistics and normal distribution.
Yeah.
So if the further away from the standard deviation, so we're talking like 4 or 5 standard deviations away from mean, these payouts are like $160, $200,000.
Yeah.
They just categorically deny them no matter what. Like obviously some of them are going to be. In FTMO's case, you do see some traders that do get like 150K, but they're extremely rare. Like the probability is they're going to deny it. And then most people are close to the normal distribution. They're making what, $1,000, $2,000. They can hold that. They'll keep on doing that because they know inevitably the profitability is they're going to make money. And then a lot of every day you can't break the 5% drawdown rule. Or the positions rule. So many traders are just retarded. They just
Hey, don't say that. You can't say that. Paul. I have to let you down.
Sorry.
No worries. I have to. Yeah, you can keep going ahead a little bit, but I have to let you down. I'm sorry about that. But DM me this, please. 'Cause I want to know. Yeah.
I've got,
And have you seen the changes in Apex, for instance? Because it's the same thing
I
happening
have to
with
let
the
you down
scanner
right
of
now
the
because
account.
otherwise, I'm sorry. I have to let him down because it'll give me a violation.
And and to add,
shut down. Sorry about that.
And
Not
to
by
add a
choice,
little bit
but
more data on the old prop firm thing, for instance, you have a prop firm that's called Apex Funded Traders, for instance, right? And they allow you to have multiple accounts where you can stack and copy trade. Now, Apex, I guess you could say that you're somewhat right because it seems to be the case that they were providing a lot of payouts. And I think that last month it was about 5 million where they have these scaled accounts and they actually changed how you can actually copy trade, right? So before you could do the same thing. If you're profitable in 1 account, you're profitable in 5. Now they've added rules where you have to do somewhat manual
And
trading for
how
these separate
familiar are you
file
with
pools.
these rules? Because I'm curious. I'm a lot of Tidge, but how familiar
Yeah,
are you with these rules?
yeah. So
That
you
could
have
enlighten me.
yeah. So
Thank
you
you,
have.
Fallock.
I think the most controversial or the most obvious one that they literally use to try to make you not profitable. The most obvious one is
Consistency rule.
that's not that well, it's obvious, but the thing is that's been in the game for like forever. The new one that they have though is hedge funding, right? So hedge trading, right? The lines that they have to determine whether or not a trader has been hedge funding is very arbitrary. You can actually look at the website. The thing that I'll get banned for, what they consider to be hedge trading, another trader will not get banned for it. So if I take
Oh,
two separate trades on two separate
yeah.
accounts, I would be denied payout in one account and not approved payout on the other. Even
I see.
though I've not actually broken a rule with this specific account, but
Maybe try this,
overall,
maybe.
within these two accounts, they can say that I've broken a rule by placing two separate trades in like a 5 minute
Yeah.
period of time on these two separate accounts. So you can see some obvious
Interesting.
things that they try to do to limit
Right.
payouts.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like, because if there's strategy out there that works, like these guys, they would go bankrupt. But I'm assuming maybe it's not easy to do. I'm gonna drop you a follow too, because I'm
Yeah,
curious about like doing the follow up on this. But hey, yo, Tidge, apparently maybe there's still a way to, I guess, break apart these I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on it. I feel like there has to be a way for them to.
yeah,
There has to be a way for them to mitigate that, because they would all go bankrupt, wouldn't they? Or
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe I'm not sure what it is, but I guess what it was describing is all those rules that they
yeah,
added.
yeah.
So is it still possible or no?
Is it still possible for these prop firms to limit?
No, like that
payout?
strategy that you were talking about, like the other guy was talking about. Is that strategy still possible, or is it patched?
Oh yeah, yeah. It 1,000% is, because when you talk about prop firms, most of them are, you could say, new, right? They're not as grounded as prop firms like FTMO. The ones that he was talking about, the older ones like My Fund of Futures and FTMO, those are very old and very established prop firms. Now these new prop
Okay.
firms like Tradeify, somewhat Top Step. Top Step's also established, but for Tradeify, Apex, and these other prop firms, you can see that they're going unprofitable
Under?
because they
Oh,
have rule changes every month. Every 2 months
oh, that's not a good sign, though.
is not a good sign, but
Mm.
it is a good sign that these traders are actually finding a way to beat the
Well,
prop firms.
well, at what point do fraud firms start like banning payouts and then kind of
They
destroys?
they somewhat already are. You can make the argument that
Mm,
they kind of are, but it doesn't
yeah.
stop. Especially, like for instance, I can send you a picture of my literally like my P&Ls,
Yeah.
my payout requests, and my payout amounts. So I've requested about, I would say, 250,000 overall, but I've been
All right.
approved for 175,000.
All right.
So I've been approved for about 60 to
And
75%
I'm
of the
assuming you
payout.
have like a zero EV, but it works for a prop firm.
It works for a prop firm. Like for
Okay.
instance, mine is uh kind of a break-even system when it translates to the live markets.
Yeah.
But then obviously when you talk about
Expose FX
fees
in
and
here
stuff,
again.
mhm.
Expose FX is the greatest trader in the world. I'm just joking. The guy's so full of shit. It's hilarious.
Yeah, but I get your point
Yeah.
completely. If the overall point is that these things will be
Yes.
arbitrage away, and you
Yeah.
can say that prop firms have a way to do that,
Yeah.
then the point is not mute, right? It's facts. Like this
Right.
has been proven. There's been studies
Yeah,
that prove this over
I
and
think
over.
I was like also gonna get at was this, right? It was like if this strategy is out there, like a bunch of people start doing it, they start banning. Because here's the thing, right? Are you familiar with sweepstakes casinos or no?
Yeah. Sweepstakes.
Dude, there was a time with sweepstakes casinos where people were making literally, like tens of thousands of dollars in a month just
Yep.
using promo money. Yeah, and then they started
Yep.
cracking down on it. It's
Yeah. You heard about the whole scheme that happened in Asia, for instance? I think it
I'm
was
not familiar.
China. So
No.
there was this TV sweepstake promo that they had, and basically the information that Asians had was a lot different from the information that people in the West had. So
That sounds
China
illegal.
China had a lot of propaganda
Yeah.
on these
Yeah.
sweepstakes. They were somewhat working with some type of government system where they had propaganda to then allow these sweepstake companies to feed you information that would make you lose, and that was the only way you could actually enter these sweepstakes. You had to have you had to pay for some course or some type of
Gotcha.
information from the sweepstakes specifically, and then you had to then enter based off of that. But then a bunch of Westerners got a lot of money from it, and they had to ban those.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Ah, I see what you're saying. I'll on to the next guest, but I'm gonna message you afterwards, HG2, because I want to look into this. Because I think LA Trader told me this before about prop firms, so I do need to look into that.
Yeah.
Maybe that
Alright,
is possible, but
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Drop you a follow. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Appreciate it. Move on to the next guest. Matt. A-Bands. I don't think A-Bands is here. Hello, Matt. Oh, Sue. John. Is John in here? Hello? You there? Can't really hear him. Sorry about that, John. It's like background feed. Big Yahoo. It's the Big Yahoo. Oh, let's see. I'm just gonna go down the list. Aiden. Oh 05. Let's see. User 05, something, whatever it is. Hello? Hello?
Nope.
How old are you?
19, bro.
Alright, go ahead.
I just had a question. Why do you think trading courses are a scam? Just wondering.
Why would someone sell you something that they make money off of without selling it? Like they would make more if they didn't sell it.
What do you mean?
Is of Alpha Decay? You would make a lot more if you kept it private.
Oh yeah, that's smart too. But are you talking about trading courses in general or just knowledge in general?
Trading courses, knowledge, yeah, it's different. If you want to pay for knowledge, go for it. Cause,
Okay, yeah, I was just mistaken because person I'm learning
yeah,
from is
is it
mainly
like
knowledge.
is it financial, like financial fundamentals, things like that?
The thing that I bought,
Yeah, it's like stock market
it's
basics, fundamentals, things like that.
it's technically that, and just genuinely how he trades.
Yeah,
It's more like discretionary,
I
but
see.
like for the most part, it's just knowledge. It's not like signals, stuff like that. It's
And
just
what is it?
What do you mean?
No, but what knowledge? When you say he's selling knowledge, like
Um,
about what?
in general, it's just how he trades, bro. I don't know if that counts as knowledge exactly, but
Hmm?
I mean, in reality, like that whole Discord, I mean, it
Yeah,
really helps people like just learn how to trade in general. I don't know if that still counts as a
that would
scam with
I
it.
think that would be like a trading course.
Yeah.
Hold up, is he saying like ICT concepts or like
No, no, nothing like
order
that.
flow
Nothing like
or
that.
like what is he exactly like when you say knowledge? Is like there's buyers and sellers in a market. This is a stock market. It's how a future is.
Mm, I really don't know how to explain it.
Uh,
How it probably just sounds like a scam to you, huh?
I mean, I'm not sure what he's
Yeah.
saying. I
Because
don't
it's
know.
just in general how he trades, and it's like more like what the market gives you, and not like a whole model, not a whole certain model, but exactly just it's just really discretionary. I don't know if that sounds like a scam though.
It
I don't know
does
how
because
to I
here's
don't
the
know how to
thing.
explain it
Here's
to
it.
you though. My bad.
Here's what I'll say. Here's the issue with discretionary, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this if someone says like, "Oh, we're selling something discretionary," that means anytime you can do exactly what they tell you. But they say,
Hmm.
"Oh, it's discretionary. I did something different. You failed. It's your fault because I did a little something different." You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because for the most part, or you trade or no?
I've done it in the past, but
Yeah. Well, it's really just because it's not like a whole certain model. You wait for this certain thing, then this certain thing, and then you enter with that, right? It's really just what I can't explain it to you, bro. I'm not gonna
no
lie.
worries. It's
I'm
okay.
probably
I
the
mean, it's all
I'm
right.
probably
No
the worst
worries.
person.
It's all right. I mean, hey, look, if you're happy with it, I guess that's you. You're not selling anything.
I would say I'm happy with it, low key, because I don't
Uh,
really feel like it's a scam for me,
and
basically, because
how much was
it's
it?
what
How much was it?
I'm only paying 125 a month.
Oh, I don't know, man. If you're
Because
getting
at
value
first
out of it, I guess enjoy it.
I would say I'm getting value out of it because he had first started it with this other guy. He had gotten brought into stream with this guy called Peter Kennedy, right? His name's Rami.
Yes.
Um he had started
Yeah.
it not thinking it would get big enough. So He at first started at 300. I bought it at 300 because I mean, I just wanted to learn like how he trades basically. And then he got too big to the point where he had to start a monthly. And this guy said Rami can't trade. I mean,
I don't think any of these guys can trade, but I'm being honest.
fuck.
I don't think anyone who's not like in like financial institutions like
No.
trading, like no one in public knows how to trade. But anyway, some guy tried to get me to give
Yeah, I don't know about
$2,600 to learn. Like what the
2600.
hell?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Dude, there was a guy selling a mentorship for 4K.
Yeah,
But
that's I don't know about. Hold up, can I?
yeah,
John, I don't know, but I don't know if he knows who Rami is, but I mean,
I'm not familiar with
it's.
Rami.
Oh no, I'm talking about the other guy that what's it called? That's talking about they can't trade Michael Gunny, whatever his name is.
No, I don't know about
But
Michael. I'm just saying in general. Like I don't
oh
think.
no, the guy's in the
Yeah,
chat. My bad.
no, I don't know about Michael.
Yeah, nah, but Michael.
Alright, you got anything else?
Nah, bro. I just
Alright,
just
appreciate
hopped
it.
on this shit randomly.
No worries. It's alright. Appreciate it. Move on to the next guest. Thank you for
How do I
joining.
get out of here?
I got you. Don't. I'll just disconnect you. Alex, let's go. And then it'll be RLARP or yeah, Alex, and then RLARP. Hello.
How you doing, bro?
Hey, I'm good. How old are you?
I'm 19. Sorry, I'm
Go
eating.
ahead. Say it again.
I'm eating. My bad.
Oh, alright. No worries.
So I don't. I guess you wouldn't call this like a course,
Yeah.
but we have a new first of the kind thing. Like if you could
Okay.
imagine like Twitch, but for
Yeah.
education. Like it's a
Okay.
live streaming platform, but specifically for not just day trading, but financial literacy, business
Okay.
mastery, real estate. You even have CPAs on there teaching taxes and all types
Yeah.
of stuff. There's a dude in there that teaches neuroscience, but
Okay.
for specifically day trading, is people that like there's a dude named Richard Hall. They called him the Market Bully. Created the Market Bully strategy, and he teaches his own strategy that he created.
Does he sell it?
I mean, he doesn't specifically sell it, but when you get a subscription onto the platform,
So
you get it
he's getting money off selling it in a way. It's not as direct, but
indirectly. Yes,
I see.
but there's not
Yeah.
just him. Like there's multiple different educators on the platform, teaching stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between teaching like real estate or things like that, but like a trading course, like the strategy that wouldn't really work anymore. If it's public, it doesn't work.
It's not really public though. It's behind a paywall.
No, that's still public. I'm saying it's private. If more than like do more than a dozen people know about it, like I don't know how people paid for it, but like a pay for thing would be public. That's still considered public.
Okay. Well, I mean, it works. I'm making money off of it right now. But
Would it? Okay, but then isn't everyone else? I guess, or wouldn't that?
yeah, I mean, but yeah, it works, is what I'm saying. I'm saying it's not more like a course, it's more like education. He's not sitting there telling
Okay.
you like, hey, go ahead and this is 100% gonna work for you. I mean, you just had to follow the rules and what he set forward. I mean, like I said, that's not the only strategy we have. We have multiple different strategies.
But why wouldn't he just use the strategies himself, become a multimillionaire, and never bother?
He is a multimillionaire. He's got
Off trading, or off teaching.
off trading. Before he ever
Mhm,
traded,
mhm.
he became an 8-figure earner. He has a letter from Congress for like being a trader.
What? Yeah,
He's that good of a
from-
I'm telling you, he's that
a
good of a
letter
trader,
from-
bro. Look him up.
but-
The Richard
but-
Hall, the real Market Bully on Instagram.
But then why wouldn't he just? But why would he sell a strategy instead of making even more money off of it? That doesn't really make any sense.
I guess he wants people to win, bro. He's just
But then why would he sell it at that point? If you want people to win,
he wants to teach other people how to trade.
I guess, but it doesn't really make any sense to me.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, when you already have that level of success, why wouldn't you teach people to trade? I understand what you're saying, that it would depreciate the strategy, but when
Yeah.
you're already that good, why? Why not?
Because your strategy stops working. What you're teaching people stops working. That's why.
Not always.
Alpha decay isn't always real. Like, what doesn't have alpha decay? What about this? I'm so curious about this magic asset that never has alpha decay.
Sorry, my mouth was full.
Oh, no worries. Okay, just what is this magic? What is this magic
I mean,
asset that can never
you're
alpha
right.
decay?
Alpha
Yeah.
made decay, but it's still working
No,
as
if
of
it
right
decays,
now.
it
Is what I'm
stops.
saying.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're basically just saying the alpha decay hasn't set in yet?
Majorly, yes. I mean, it could 100%, but we'll see how it
Doesn't
works
that,
out.
but doesn't that concern you?
Yo, this
In a
Richard
way,
Hall guy, his
sometimes.
entire page is just dedicated to selling courses and boot camps and
Who?
shit. Like, the fuck?
Which guy?
The guy he's talking about, his entire, like, you go on his Instagram, his entire thing is just promoting boot camps and courses.
So
That's all it is.
So it's basically full of shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm making money off this shit right now. I'm $900 in profit. So, I mean, like you said, Alpha Decay may not have set in, but I'm telling you, it works. This is what they do.
Okay, so $900 of profit over how long? How long have you been doing this?
What's your like your ROI, I guess, or
I've been doing this for like 2.5 months, so not very long. So I've learned very quickly.
But like $900 over 2.5 months, like, you know.
No, in one trade, like I'm in a trade right now for $900.
No, but then how much? So, but in the entire time you made.
Oh,
what's the total amount of money you made?
like 2,200, 2,250, something like that.
Okay, and how much money did it like? That's your total. That's minus your losses, or?
Yeah, minus my losses.
Okay, I mean, it doesn't. It's not necessarily bad by any stretch. It doesn't seem like it's. I mean,
I mean, it's
guess
been for
it just,
2.5 months, man. I didn't know anything about this before.
No worries, it's all right. It seems short term. No, Alex, and don't worry, it's not your fault, but you have to be careful. Like these things, like it may work for a small period of time because of positive variance, meaning it just moves in your direction. But like unless there's a statistically proven edge to that strategy, you're not going to make money with it long term.
I think the thing to remember with this is that anyone, you know, so say what he's teaching, right, is, let's just say hypothetically, is like the gospel, right?
Yeah.
And it is true, and, you know, you can make money doing this. I think the main point that you've kind of got to remember is if he's got a way to print money, what is his upside from trying to sell it to other people? Because of course you can go and go, oh, another revenue stream. But with trading, your money is compounding, right? So he won't even need another revenue stream. If he can constantly compound and he starts with $100, by the end of the week, he's got 10K and the money starts multiplying faster and faster and faster. So where's his upside selling it?
It's a platform. We're all trying to make a digital education platform. It's like
No. I get your platform. I'm talking specifically about the trading here. Like he hasn't. If he has a strategy that's winning, and there are strategies that are winning, but you just won't hear about them. Like there are ones that win,
Right.
but there's no real upside for him. It doesn't make sense because if other people start
and
using
then-
his strategy and it's public knowledge, then it won't work anymore.
Also, Alex, like I get you're trying to build up the education thing. I'm all for that, but just be mindful that the guy that you're hosting is probably like completely full of shit, and he's just he's selling something that doesn't work.
I mean, shit, it's making me money.
Over 2 months, but literally anything over 2 months could potentially make you money. It doesn't really.
I'm not trying to be like too personal here, but like, what sort of things specifically are you is being taught? Like, what is the main messages that they're trying to get across?
What do you mean the main messages? Like the
So are they basically? Is it more geared towards educating you about how the market works and stuff? Or is it
yes, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's fundamentals, strategies, mentorship. It's all of it. It's like literally
So when you say strategies, like what are you exactly referring to? Like a I guess a model where they're like laying out step by step, or like what do you mean?
Yes, like so he has specific settings. He even has an AI scanner that works with this strategy itself.
Okay.
And that's helping you identify companies.
Sorry.
Like a stock, like that helps you identify a stock because obviously you're trading a stock.
It's helping me identify price action.
Okay. I just kind of fail to understand like any reason behind. I think the whole thing, it really all goes back to always is that if you have a trading strategy that works, you basically it's like a hypothetical where you basically got a money tree. So
right, but also when you say like price action, right? That doesn't really mean anything. All you're saying is how the price moves. So then,
Right.
if you don't
It's
know,
day
yeah, but if you,
trading. It's scalping day trading. It's lower level day trading, like lower time frame day trading. We find the structure in the 1 hour, entry in 5 minute.
yeah, but yeah, okay, so that would make it even more of a scam because there's no way on earth you're going to be able to beat a market maker. Like I'm not sure. Are you familiar with what market makers are or no?
No, I don't. That's
So basically, market makers, they're the firms that will go and they'll fulfill orders. But when they're fulfilling orders, they're always making sure that the price, everything is like priced in basically. So the market maker, when you buy something on a market order, they will go and they'll buy it and sell it back to you at a slightly higher price. So I mean that kind of, I'm not saying necessarily you can't have a strategy that works with that, but the main issue is like you're literally going to compete with market makers to try to find some inefficiency to profit off of, which is, it's very hard to do. Because if you're saying like there's something within that 5 minutes that's profitable, the market makers can literally step in there and they'll do it in a millisecond and take
no,
that
not
away. Their
specifically
arbitrage are out.
not specifically 5 minutes. Like I've been in this trade for about 45 minutes.
Okay, so I
And
guess it's more
at
medium.
$1,100. It's like normal trading, normal day trading.
Gotcha. But if you've only been doing this for like 2.5 months, like there really isn't any evidence to show you that it'll continue like this. If anything, it's contrary evidence, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, me personally, I'm up here. Main thing up here is I'm not up here to be like disprove you or change your mind.
No,
I'm
I got
up
what
here
you're saying.
to more
Yeah,
learn.
you're talking about your own experience because here's the thing that's dangerous right now. What's dangerous for someone in your position is you got someone telling you something, you bought it, and you think it's going to work, and you try it now, and it works for a little bit. But then one day it's going to stop working because his strategy isn't profitable because he would be running a hedge fund somewhere. You're going to do this, and then eventually you're going to start losing money, and he's going to start blaming you and trying to sell you on more things. He's going to blame you on like your discretion, you didn't do something right, your psychology, all this extra stuff that has nothing to do with your actual strategy, as opposed to him just accepting that what he's effectively selling you isn't real, and you just kind of got lucky, and he just used that as evidence to say like, oh, it works.
I think an interesting way to look at it is like the markets can be very much compared to almost like it's like gambling, right? So, me and you, Alex, could go into a couple of casinos over a few months and just play blackjack. So a pretty even game. It's like I think it's 50.5 or 51% of the house, depending on the rules, right?
Oh, it's even better. It's even better odds. It's like 99.5% you win back, so you only lose like half a cent for every $100
Yes.
you play.
So
Very good odds.
say me and you go into casinos and we play for a couple of months. If you're just playing blackjack and you're playing complete basic strategy, like mathematically, we're not counting cards, trying to give ourselves an edge. Nothing
someone
like
just
that.
someone just said one of the best comments I read. Hey guys, I have 100% safe bet, but I'm charging $100. That's actually a great analogy.
Obviously, if we were playing blackjack, there's a very real chance that, if we are, we're getting lucky and it's a good game, you can make money. But over time, like the whole thing with the casino is like over time, the house always wins. And that's kind of the same. Like you're up 2,200 right now, right? But, and also, I don't know what strategies and stuff he's teaching you, but all of it depends on what's happening in the market, right? So say hypothetically tomorrow, the war with Iran is over, right? So a huge geopolitical event. That all of a sudden massively changes sentiment, which will then change pricing, which then affects how your trading strategy will work. So you have to adjust very quickly, and everything that was working before due to the changes in the market can instantly start collapsing, and it can all go south very quickly.
Right. Also, let me also give you an idea of kind of how tricky this stuff is, just to kind of get an idea of like how tricky finance can be. Let's say you go up one day 22%, right? From $100, you go up 22%, but then the next day you lose 20%. Are you up money?
I mean, you're up 2%, but not really.
No, actually, you would be down money because you would go up to $122 and then you would lose 20%, which is about $24. So you would actually fall down to 98.
You're saying 20% of the 222, not 100%.
Yeah, because you've made the money, so the money is now sitting in your account, and then you lose 20% the next day.
I'm saying like, yes.
You're losing more than you actually made.
No, I understand what you're saying.
It looks like you got the 2%.
20% of 100.
Yeah. I'm giving you like an idea of like how tricky this stuff can be. Because you would look at it, you think like I'm up 2%, but you're actually down.
But like, you know,
I
the guy
understand.
asking in chat, does trading really work? Okay, yeah, trading can work, but unfortunately, most likely not for you
Yeah,
or
unfortunately,
me.
unfortunately, it does not work for people who are not named, Jim Simons or any one of those those Wall
There's
Street guys
people
or Ken Griffin.
like these dudes on Wall Street are sitting there
Yeah.
with $30,000 a year Bloomberg terminals and stuff to do this, and you think you can compete on your Acer laptop? Like, come on.
30,000 is cheap. There's people sitting with literally like $100 million computers running it around.
Well, what if you're
Like,
playing off? What if you're playing off of their moves? Like you understand that a
too
hedge
late.
fund also
Too
drive
late.
prices
Way
up
too
too.
late.
Oh no, Alex. Oh yeah, I'll say why, Alex. Because by the time you figure out what their move is, the second you place that order, right? They already executed it. It executes before you're able to even. It moves faster than your order gets filled.
If you're moving off their trade, you're buying what they're selling. It's already too late.
Well,
Get
I'm
another
saying
core
what,
seller, dude. I got so many clips. You guys have no idea how many clips of core sellers I have. I literally have like 5 or 6 core sellers. I'm gonna drop clips on and expose. Like,
well, I'm saying
people don't even
I'm
know.
saying that there is not
Yeah.
from what I've heard, but there is ways to find levels that they're driving price to, like hedge fund numbers. So like hedge funds that are using $500 million are betting 10,000 lots and putting it into the market, and they're driving price from one point to the other purely off of what they're using. How would you not be able to?
Well, so
That would mean you're
basically,
predicting price.
yeah.
That would basically mean that you can make a bet on that and make money every time. And
Right, that's what
you
I'm
would
saying.
become a millionaire.
That's something that is taught on this platform.
Yeah, but that would stop working because if everyone can predict what the price is, that would mean the market makers can also predict it. They're just going to raise the price. They're going to price that in.
The whole thing with kind of like hedge funds and stuff is the information you're working off is old information.
Yeah.
So they already know it. And then the other problem is that when you see kind of something happening, kind of think of it like chess, right? If you're playing chess against somebody who's, I don't know, like a grandmaster, they're thinking moves ahead. So, you know, what you're doing, they plan for every situation. So they kind of already know what's going to happen.
Or let me put it this way. Basically, these computers, they execute orders faster than your brain can send signals. So by the time you get the idea in your head to place the trade before your finger even presses on the button, they already executed the trade. Like, that's how fast these computers can do it. Like, they set up their entire base right next to where the exchange are. Yeah.
I've used the AI trading bot before. I understand.
Oh, I'm not even saying no, but I'm saying like
they have something that's called like a quant. It's way more advanced. I understand. I know what you're talking about.
No, but I also like you have to also understand like these people, they can't even be anywhere else on Earth except where the actual exchanges. They got to set up their wires and their entire plugin, like literally like
with fiber optic.
Yeah, fiber optic cables that are as close to the trade as humanly possible to execute it as quickly as possible. Yeah.
Right. I know that most of trading is a theater.
Basically.
Like I understand that. I understand that most of it is theater. It's just it's all like kind of staged.
Your best way to make money in the stock market is genuinely just to diversify into like mutual and index funds and just leave that shit for like 30 years.
Yeah, I mean, that'll literally make you a millionaire with the normal 40-year career. But most people don't like that because they want to be millionaires today, not 40 years down the line.
Well, it was
I have some
very
advice.
informative talking to you guys. I appreciate it.
Michael Ghani wanted to add on something. Yeah, welcome up, Michael.
Hey, what's up, Alex? How long you been trading for, man?
2.5 months.
Okay, so like his model that you're learning from, is it just candlestick theory?
No.
So what are you looking at?
Market structure, and I use a fib. And there's a few other things I don't exactly know the specifics.
So and you got candlesticks on your chart, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're using candlesticks. Start looking into order flow, man.
Order flow.
Yep.
And order flow isn't that just data though? That's just level data.
So you want to look at a footprint chart. You want to see buyers or sellers actually stepping in. Okay. You want to see those levels supported. You know how like ICT teaches like fair value gaps or order blocks or whatever. You can't see the actual orders if you're just looking at candlesticks. So you don't know if buyers are actually stepping in there, if sellers are actually stepping in there. Another thing you need to look into is fractals. It's quant data. You can see over this pivot level that price reaches this point 80% of the time, 50% of the time, 20% of the time, 10% of the time. So if I'm starting to stack confluences, like, hey, price only goes over this pivot to this level 10% of the time, and then on a footprint chart in order flow, I start seeing sellers stepping in. Guess what? Now I just made my odds of shorting the market right here even better. So that's how you want to do it. You want to trade in extremes. You can also add fib to it. Hey, are we hitting 4 standard deviations? Are we hitting 6? Are we hitting 8?
Right. But
Does that play into like harmonic patterns? I can't say it.
No, I don't trade off of patterns, man. I use order flow, quant data, and fib.
Yeah, I'm not
Right,
familiar with
but
your
I'm
strategy.
asking, harmonic patterns play into fibs. Does that play into it, or would that be something that could be confluence to it? Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
but
saying I would use that, but could it?
what I would be looking at is a footprint chart, seeing if sellers or buyers are actually stepping in. Don't worry about a double top or a triple top or
Well, that's not
a cup
what
and a
I'm talking
handle.
about. Harmonic patterns are measurements specifically off the fib. It's mathematical equations.
Off of wherever you're drawing your fib, right? Like 2 standard deviations, 3 standard deviations, 4 standard deviations.
I think so in a way. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not too versed on this. Like I said,
Yeah,
I've been trading
you're a
for
new
little bit.
trader. You're new,
Right.
man. You can tell. Okay, but that's what
I don't know if you can. It's public. You have to make your own quant data. What's up? Matt wants to join.
That's also what I've heard.
You got to find your own quant data or make it yourself. Yeah, Matt, what's up?
Yeah, so I don't think fib levels are actual standard deviation. Like, from what I kind of understand, like, I don't think it is accurate standard deviation because
not
that's just
accurate.
yeah.
That's what Alex doesn't realize.
Get some more
Yeah,
follows.
would you rather use like VWAP and then use the standard deviation bands on that?
You
Is that
can,
like a better?
there's a lot of things you can use, but if you start stacking, okay, your standard div levels with quant data, with order flow, it gives you that. There's where your edge comes in. I mean, if you look at my TikTok, I have multiple payouts. I'm not talking out my ass.
Yeah, it's all just like probability. You just stack in probability.
100%. That's how you have to trade.
I think a lot of the like influencer prop firm space is like, I think that is like a lot of scam the way they market it.
100%, man.
And I honestly don't trust anyone who has a affiliation code with any prop firm.
Well, I have 0 affiliation codes, man, and I'm not trying to
I
sell you guys
also
anything.
don't trade prop firms. I trade on my live account.
I got you.
I trade only props. You know why?
No.
The strategy that works for props only.
Pretty much, man.
I see. See, that's the thing. I have to look into if there's a strategy that works only for props. This is what the other guys said, but anyway, I need to look into that stuff. But thank you guys for joining. I think I'm going to end the live now. Drop a follow if you enjoyed, guys. But thank you everyone for joining.
Appreciate
it. You. Have a good night.
Man. See you.
Good night. Anyway, I'm out. And then probably contact some people after this. But yeah, drop some follows, guys. I'll wait for you guys to drop follows. If you enjoyed, you don't need affiliate codes or what? Why would a strategy only work for props? That's a good question. KB, I need to look into that because a lot of people claiming that. So I want to look into it. Is there's people who made the claim that you can have like a 0 EV strat that's profitable, but only for prop firms. But I need to see what the actual strat is because there's people claiming it, but look into that. TJR made all his money off of like selling courses, not really making money. Yeah, I saw Thomas made a video on it, but I want to know what the actual strategy itself is. I don't want to just see someone say like, "Oh, follow this and this," and you'll like, "Oh, have a 0 EV, 0 expected value." Like, "Oh, KB, it's expected value. Basically, how much money do you expect to make doing X, Y, and Z?" Yeah, TJR. Yeah, I mean, I guess he's somewhat of a scammer in a way because there's no evidence that I don't know how much money he made, but definitely didn't make all his money from trading. But anyway, do you not think trading is profitable? Trading can be profitable. It's just not profitable for 99% of people, unfortunately. Not long term, at least. The skills, you have to know math at a very high degree and programming and market dynamics, and you have to know a lot more than what's available online, unfortunately. Like the kind of education that you would need to be good at trading is stuff that you would need to learn in like a classroom. Like it's very difficult for you to learn like calculus 1, 2, 3, advanced statistics all online. That's what you need to learn if you want to get legitimately good at trading. Learn your statistics, learn your math, know your numbers, be able to program your back tests. But anyway, that is what it comes down to. It's not easy. Everyone wants to do it. If you're able to figure out trading strategy that works, you would be a guaranteed millionaire. That's why everyone's looking into this. Yeah, you have to incorporate like Fed data. You have to incorporate the debt and like geopolitical things. No, I'm not saying trading itself is a scam. I'm saying the day trading stuff, yeah. Because most people who day trade, they don't do it on strategy. But anyway, I'm ending the live now. Drop a follow if you enjoyed, guys. We got nice plus 50 followers. Nice. Anyway, I'm ending it now. I'm out. Swing trading, again, it depends what you're doing, man. You have to have a strategy that works. I can't tell you what that is. If I had it, I would use it and I wouldn't tell anyone. Anyway, I'm out.